If it's brown, drink it down. There's a spectrum. Alrighty, so we were searching for... Okay, I was thinking about why the fuck is there a ticking noise, kind of, because of this douchebag. Ow. But yeah, like I was gonna say, I believe the last DLC was like 2 streams? Maybe-ish? I don't remember. I'm guessing it's supposed to be like biped mechanical and not piped. Whatever that would fucking mean. Also, are these like... Oh, that was the... I was like, what the fuck? That was the gun. I was gonna be like, is this like beehives? Which it no? Yes! It absolutely is like that. Seems like. Colonization swarms in use in this area. Yeah-ish. That does seem like beehives. Okay. Yeah, hold on. There we go. We had our gun, our investigation gun. Here we had the tracks.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Yes. So we followed these footprints.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Yes, we see some food.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen. Discrepancy detected nearby.
What could that have been? Oh yeah, that's funny.
Oh, they get interesting. What the fuck did that say? Effusive? Also, are you guys puking shit up?
I just want to be your friend.
The fuck is wrong with you people? Lemon Slap? Oh, what a nice name.
Congratulations,
Yes.
Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Oh, that was slightly further than expected.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've
Yes,
discovered
yes,
more
yes,
footprints
yes, yes.
belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
This guy was carrying 2 guns.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
What a Chad.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints
Saying
belonging
anything.
to the deceased actress known as Timeline discrepancy detected
Wash.
nearby.
Jesus. Oh, there's just a normal building.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Hold on. Oops. I mean, fine, I guess.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as
Okay, I'm gonna...
You've discovered more
He's
footprints
clearly not
belonging
gonna
to
say
the deceased
anything
actress known as Halcyon
relevant for more footprints, so I'm just gonna keep going.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Interesting. In here, huh? Any chance there's a way for me to get in here? Or... I don't have the lockpick, so I can't really walk in here. Anyone with a key card around here? Maybe, or... look around and see if there isn't any else. Oh, there's some footprints into there. Then there are also footprints going this way?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
I didn't... Did I come from this way? Yeah, okay, wait a minute. This is... No, I came from that road, didn't I? Jesus, immediately fucking confused over where I came from. I'm guessing I didn't come from this way because here are a bunch of dudes. What the fuck is wrong with you? Stop! Stop doing that! Stop that immediately! Stop spewing goo everywhere! Well, you're gonna have to try harder than that. Ah. Stop it. Alright, there we go. I'll find more clues now.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Are they gone? Sure, I can pick them up.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Strong Hunter. I was like, wait, what? Oh my god, these guys hurt. At least if they hit me several times a lot, or several times in a row. Oh, wreck picnic. I was like, wreck panic. Drunk lobber. Why are they drunk? Oh, they're in contact with the Rizzo's things, I guess. Ooh, exterminator automatic terminal access card. Would you look at that? Neat. What's this? We're in picnic.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
RRNDD access card. This can go for Rizzo's Research and Development District Labs. If you are reading this warning anywhere other than the RRNDD Labs, please return it to the RRNDD Labs for an only moderate extreme pay deduction and a mild reduction of working fingers. Why the fuck? For finding it? What's this? This it? Oh no, that's broken. Yeah, shaft of a tossball stake is bent and cracked, exceeding tossball regulation requirements. To the end of the is matted with the
Bits
dark
of wicker detected, embedded within the chunks of dark matter. Wicker is not a known ingredient of the dark matter product.
These sticks are sturdy. Whoever broke it must have been strong or angry, or both.
The only members of a tossball team strong enough to crack a stick in two are the dedicated hackers, like Black Hole Birdie. Whatever Ms. Ruth Bellamy must have relayed to the tossball hacker during their picnic together instigated a furious increase in his usual strength threshold by 52%.
Was this when they break up here, maybe? Possibly? Maybe that was it. Maybe they broke up here and got mad. Yeah, now I can go to that building that was locked. I think. Wait. No, that isn't the fucking building, actually. Building is here that I was thinking of. That's a more... Stop it! Ah, where are you? Fuck over. Did you just... Okay. Stop it! Fuck off. Oh, that was not... Alright. Stop it. I don't want to be friends with you. have no need for weaklings as friends. Something. No, okay, no, actually, no. I was just gonna check out the building. I forgot. Oh, there was something else, but no. It wasn't. Can I use the keycard for this building? No, okay. So I guess I'll get that by going in here. Potentially, I hope. Or you'd hope that you would get that. No. R&D labs. Doesn't look like a huge building, per se, so... Sure is in ruins.
I can hear you out there. If you still possess the majority of your mental capacities, please locate the test room through the lobby and to the left. You'll see me through the glass.
Okay. Sure, there's someone still alive here. Act 65. I don't have that capability, or no, capacity. Don't have those capabilities. There we go. That works as a medicines. That's sealed. That's just gonna be commercials or ads. Oh, there's more people than... Do I know you?
How in the aether did you get in here?
No,
You're
I
not
don't.
a Rizzo's authorized. Oh, void it all. What does it even matter now?
I don't know.
What do you want? Speak up and quickly if you will.
Investigating Halcyon Helen's murder. Was she here recently?
You do know that Halcyon Helen is a fictional character portrayed by the late actress, Ruth Bellamy.
Yes.
One can't be too sure with so many simpletons around in the day-to-day.
Yes, I'm aware, but it just makes things
Regardless,
easier.
I am not at liberty to divulge such information with non-employees or personnel lacking security clearance level Spectrum Orange.
Oh, go fuck yourself.
Of course, if you were to say, contract your services to me, I suppose I could grant you clearance enough to answer your murder-related questions, Mr. Inspector. You see, I've found myself in a bit of a pickle. Some of my lab techs have turned rather aggressive following a recent experiment gone awry. Hence why I've barricaded myself in the lab.
Ooh. There isn't anything... Oh, there isn't anything you can do to help?
Yes. I suppose I should make myself useful. Let me think. Ah, I know. I can remotely unlock the supply closets in the lower levels of the lab. Perhaps you'll find some useful apparatus or two in them.
I mean, maybe. Didn't see any hostiles on the way here from the entry door. You can make a run for it.
And lose my life's work? You want me to just burn my lab and my entire future to the ground over one experiment that's gotten rather out of hand? No, I think not.
No, of course not.
We merely need to clean up the mess, so to speak. Reset the lab back to functional parameters.
Also, I see a very fancy gun. Is that what I see there? With lights in that fucking thing? This thing right here? Is that what I'm seeing? A very fancy gun? I would like that. Not that I probably use it, but it looks like it might be a science gun, in which case I'll be all for getting that. Because one of these labs that would turn your researchers against you.
Oh no. They're quite unaware of their actions, I'm afraid. We're a research and development branch of Rizzo's, focused primarily on the Spectrum vodka line. But the specific research that goes on in this facility is utterly confidential. You understand?
Aw, come on, your secret's safe with me.
Call me a skeptic, but no, I don't believe it would be. Loose lips sink new product ships, you know?
Whatever.
Happily, of course. Excellent. You have my gratitude, and soon you'll have my knowledge of Miss Bellamy's recent visit as well. Now, if you'd rather not kill my lab techs during this cleanup, I believe you can dispense a sedative gas from a terminal in the utility room. The door to the lower labs is sealed for our safety, so you'll need to take the elevator down. I'll unseal the access hallway for you now. Do take care.
Not killing them, huh? I'm sorry, but there are red markers on the map. I'm just say, did you know this? Also, I can't actually go to their location because the door is sealed. What does this do? Ah, yes, I definitely want that. What will this do? Memo, mind the gas canisters. After work bar meetup, increase protective measures. Oh, that was a short elevator ride, okay. Anyone here? Well, oh no, that was nothing. Oh, there are the dudes. Well, sorry, but these people are in the way unless you want me to. What? Oh, well, they're running towards my location. It looked like. Ish. You know, I need to go this way and then like that because this door is sealed. So yeah, there is no way that I can get past these guys without killing them. I shall try, just for, you know, just whatever. Okay. There is.
I'm pleased as pie.
Zero chance.
I just want to be your friend.
Oh, and how did it update? Sorry, they're literally in my way. As usual, violence remains a constant solution.
Something's bumming me out.
No, literally, I couldn't get any closer to here if I didn't go past them. Wait, hold on, actually. Yeah, no. Yeah, no, there is no way. I came from this location. Wait. Oh, really? Wait a minute. Could I have taken this door, gone up a level, and then gone this way all around, down, and then here and like that? Is that a possibility? Oh yeah, no, yeah, that was absolutely possible. Oh, whatever. Oh, and then you have more dudes just sitting around. Okay, I need to. I only killed 3 dudes. I can let more than that live. Nope. Here we go. Anti-aggro or release the aggro capabilities or whatnot. Okay. They're minding in their own business. How nice of them. Now dispense out of the gas. How to be a janitor. Training file corrupted. Please guess how to do your job to the best of your ability. Uh-huh. And that counted as them kind of just dying, basically. Okay. Sure. You know, why does it seem like this facility that makes a drink Why does it feel like look like it creates something completely different? In fact, why the fuck does a factory that makes drinks, why does it make frenzied people? Why does it make people go insane? I'm gonna guess because it has some kind of oh yeah, wait, I need to take the elevator now. It has some kind of potential to like, or it's probably something be like, well, we try to add a thing to make them more that they want, so they would want to drink more of it or something.
Doing that. Oh my law. It's you. Wait. What do you think you...
Oh, really? Now? Also, this door is sealed. Oh, not anymore. Ooh.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Who was sneaky enough? Okay. Interesting.
Confirmation of discrepancy confirmed. This person is most definitely dead. But recently, they were still alive.
Yeah, I got that. You sure you heard gunshots, yet this victim's loss of blood is oddly minimal? Yeah? You just need to remember hearing gunshots, you don't see any bullet casings. Whoever Dr. Blossom confronted over the intercom, they dispatched her and all 4 of her scientists without much resistance. Means they must be well trained, some kind of sharpshooter or adventurer. The gun is still here. Spectrum Gatling Terminal. Weapon requires loaded Spectrum vodka array to be functional. Not all Spectrum flavors are present. 2 out of 8. I mean, like... Spectrum vodka orange. Spectrum brown. Oh, interesting. What's that? There, collect all 8 variants of Spectrum vodka. Curious. I will do that. I am interested in this gun that I'm just interested in what it might look like. Okay.
The organic matter that comprises this lab worker died at a similar time and of similar circumstance as the other corpses already scanned. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. The organic matter that comprises this lab worker died at a similar time and of similar circumstance as the other corpses already scanned. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Body heat readings indicate that the culprit was just here mere moments earlier in the timeline.
Examine the grate. Gauge that this vent probably isn't supposed to be gaping open, but beyond that, it's difficult to tell if someone used it to enter the lab or to escape from it. There's cut wire in the box. Someone wanted the power cut to something, or you're not, but you're not quite sure what. What fuse box are we talking about? This? No, that's not a fuse box. What the what fuse box? Would you please be is this the one? Doesn't look like it. Oh no, it is. Hold on. That is a wire, I guess. Whoever fucking whatever maniac decided to cut this wire is a fucking dumbass. But okay. Dude, you can't just fucking cut a live wire like that unless you have incredibly good protective tools, but like seriously, even then, I wouldn't consider doing that. That's just not really safe. I guess they don't give a shit. You guys have it? No, you probably don't have it on you. Probably don't have your Spectrum line on you. Office. Cool, sure. That's not part of the Spectrum line, is it? Spectrum or the Violet? That's nice. A pistol. Okay, can't do anything. Well, I'm guessing all of the Spectrum things would probably be in this facility. It is the facility for the Rizzo, that specific Rizzo drink line, so you would assume. And I guess since there are no more hostiles around, I'm free to look around. Let me make sure that I look around, you know, in a contained manner. Okay, so let's see here. We'll start with this room, sure. Look around. We can't find anything. Let's check if they have anything on their corpses. Who knows? They might. And their friends have picked up a Spectrum bottle or two. That's not part of it. Okay, there's nothing in here. Oh, dude, I thought this was like a corpse for a second, but it was not. Alright, what is... They create the Spectrum line out of these fucking worms things? Mantis image? It does look like it. That's interesting. What is the description for these things? Our most exclusive flavor. Most people cannot smell or hint of floral essence, but we know you can. Yeah, the parasite spawn lane. You know, maybe using these things for your drink might be the cause of the... I don't know, I'm just guessing here. Just throwing out random guesses to why this shit happened, but... Who am I to know the answer? Oh yeah, this was... This location... Shouldn't there be some fucking drinks here? Whiskey, plenty. Nope. Anything here? No. Bread. Oh? No. I might as well pick that up. Axe, Someone brought the drink to toilet. Or showers, actually, more like. Actually, it's both. Alright. that is all of these rooms. Except this. That bit. Haven't been there. Straight forward here, yes. In here. Ah, people playing. Examine sulfur-soaked top hat. Belonged to Captain Faison of Byzantium. Last seen on Terror on Monarch. Spending too much time. Standing much too close to the edge of a sulfur pit. This pungent accessory should serve as a reminder of many terrible dangers found on Monarch, and a further example of why no self-respecting Halcynite should ever visit. Any vodka around? It's probably not going to be in any boxes. I say, but I'm not going to stop looking elsewhere. I'm going to stop looking in boxes. I don't know whether or not that is the case. Tell me someone did that with a saw. Bullshit. Wait, actually. Oh yeah, here I can't. Wait. No, wait a minute, I couldn't actually. I couldn't actually get to the top level of... Wait. What is this? I couldn't actually get to that bit. Not possibility. So I couldn't sneak past them, right? That's not actually a thing I could have done. Alright, game. Alright, so this floor I've checked then. Yes. Do we have 4 of them? 4 of those? They do not point them out specifically. Terminal. Unless that's stuff with the lab. Maybe. It might be. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, let's go upstairs then. And we'll check. We can't find more. I don't know if we'll probably find it, you know, all around. And not just in the facility. Would have hoped to find all of them in the facility, but probably won't. Okay. Oh yeah, this was this. And oh no, then no. That wasn't it. It's a different terminal. Air file deleted. Was successfully downloaded. External thing. This person grabbed a thing. Parasite findings. Oh, how much hack do I have? Actually, speaking of which... No, won't be able to get 25 more. Don't think. Hold on. Can I buy? You should have... I say should. Maybe you shouldn't at all. Which you don't. I don't think I've ever heard that jingle. Armor was it? I had found some stuff. Oh yeah, I could upgrade that. I believe was it this line that had some heavy armor that was like that didn't have any negatives to it. In which case I want to find that. Oh wait a minute, I saw a bottle. Oh no. No, it wasn't interesting at all. Was it? And here I found that. I guess I have to look elsewhere for the bottles all around. The terminal said yeah, oh, okay. Journals mentioned the storage warehouse inventory logs may have information on the location of Spectrum vodka shipments. Investigate the storage logs. Right, and that's this terminal? No. Okay. I'm talking about this. Just, bruh, bruh, bruh. Is it here? Or I don't even know where that's supposed to be. Although it says terminal, it might be, you know, actually outside somewhere. We'll see where it points me.
Attention all personnel. Unscheduled pollinization cycle is about to commence. Please evacuate the orchards at this time. Releasing the wasp-ketos for pollinization. Cycle is now in progress.
Ah, yeah, okay. Have to deal with wasp-ketos. What a fucking thing, okay. Where am I? Map, please update. Aren't I? Wait, where the fuck am I? Yeah, actually, where am I? I am there. Oh, so right there. Gotcha. Should be able to look into that. Come at me, wasp-ketos. What the fuck was that about? There we go. What? Let's try not destroy the general robot. No specific reason, just or biped mechanical. Just because there is no real reason for doing that. This place has no thing. Whoa! What's this? Recall exterminator automax. Right. Use logs. I don't know what this do. What did this do? Produce productivity reports. Personal files. Some jerk. Last entry. Oh. Those. Okay. Cool. Enemies that I don't need to defeat, I guess. What's this for? Oh, that was the sabotaging thing. So that was somewhere else. Alright. Deal with the mosquito swarms. Someone has unleashed. Yeah, right. Find a way to stop the parasite before you're stung to death. Right. They just go around killing all of them? I don't know where they are. Potentially point it out. Where the fuck? Oh.
Well, kiddo, we're safe from wasp-ketos as long as we keep the doors closed. But someone ought to deactivate them soon.
Sure, I'll close the doors for you. Where do you deactivate that? My question for you. I have no idea. There we go. Or I'll just kill all of them. You know, that works too.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. This console is 95% non-functional. Remaining 5% functionality stems from display reading console non-functional. Cause of shortout is most likely related to purple residue splattered all across the keyboard.
Performing chemical analysis.
Substance contains trace amounts of purple berries, fruit flavors, and artificial sweeteners number 35, number 49, number 240.
Okay, gotcha. Back to console. I'm not gonna taste it. I'll taste their shit. Anna Summers. Am I hearing some swarms? Sure am. Whoa, here are quite a few. Wait. Where are you? Oh. They're cowering towards the ground. However, fucking wasps are able to cower in fear. I don't know, but the audio tour. Fuck that shit. Oh, I'm just using your terminal for a bit. Inventory records. Okay, hold on. Where can we find some? Spectrum vodka, all colors. Amount 1 left. Of all colors? To the puzzle hedges. One in the nut hut. Nut hut? Okay. I'm not gonna question your naming. Swing by. No. Sure. That was it. Okay. Where the fuck is this? Anyway, Spectrum vodka. Spectrum vodka. Ooh. 105. Keep it tight. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, there we go. Sick.
Someone needs to get to hive control to shut down the swarm.
And where the fuck is hive control? Do I know that? No, I don't. I don't know that. So, you know, I'll stick to just hitting the mosquitoes with my hammer. Oh, there we go. Look at this. Look at this Alan Mechanical doing it. Oh no, I kill it. Unfortunate. Alright, that was a bunch of them killed. Hopefully that should be reasonable. Unless they respawn. I don't know about that, but... Samuel the lawyer.
They can't activate the pollinization cycle while guests are here. I'm filing a lawsuit.
I don't think you're filing anything at the moment. The collector. Okay. Oh. I don't know how to stop. Why the fuck is this place mined? It's my good question. Wait, where was that mine placed actually? It was placed right here. This way. For what? So you're standing in a line like that. Physical damage weakness. Fuck off. I don't need more perks. I don't even know what I'm... You know. Don't need to be any more powerful. What am I saying? Of course I do. But it's not that I have any need for it. Where didn't I find? Well.
I just wanted to make you smile.
How the fuck did you die? Jesus, pretty fast. Oh, chess. Oh, and here we found our way forward. I think. Oh, mock apple cider. I don't know where this way signs where they are leading to, but how much bonking has been done so far? A bit. Fucking Jesus, okay.
Unexpected no sweeping the
You know, oh no, these are combat drones. Slightly different to the exterminator ones. Oh, okay, I was wondering if that worked, but I don't think it did. Fucking shit.
The law, that's over.
You actually survived, I'm surprised. Oh, made it back to this place. Okay, now, Spectrum Vodka, okay. Let me get to it. Is it inside the maze? Oh, it sure looked like it, yeah. Okay. Okay. Alright. Why do you put it here? Why do you put it in the fucking maze, huh? Why do that? Although it was... Wait, I'm sorry. Okay, no, I was like, what the fuck? Blue. Ooh, how many is that I found out? That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 3 more. Ask the nut hot vendor. Yes. That thing. Just right there, as far as I could tell. Let me just. Yeah, right.
Gosh and golly, we might get stung to death unless someone aborts the pollinization cycle. How exciting.
Can someone fucking tell me where that is? Is it here? Are you behind that? Oh, dude.
Someone who's not me needs to shut down the pollinization cycle at Hive Control.
What the fuck is Hive Control, dude? I have no idea. You're in deep shit, my dude. Jesus. Alright, what the fuck is Hive Control? Is this Hive Control? Maybe. Guess I'll just start checking random buildings. Have I been here? Can I get in here at all? No. Doesn't fucking look like it. Weird. A building with no door. Where the fuck's hive control? Is that even a building or is it just a thing? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, rum. Okay. Ow. Special vodka red. Okay, well, I already had that. Using a door like a peasant? Well, yeah, but I can't break through the wall, unfortunately. Oh, hello, crazies.
Turn that frown off. I just wanted to make you smile. I just wanted to make you smile.
Ow, ow. You guys carrying any Spectrum vodka on you? I guess not. What's this? Security blade hyper. Okay. Where is hive control? Can someone point me to hive control? It doesn't help you just saying, ah, someone needs to go to hive control. I'm like, yeah, okay, cool. Where is that? It'd be very helpful if you told me where I could go to stop it. Is it here? I'm gonna assume it's probably in here. Is hive control? Alright, I'll let you guys deal with that. Well, I'll, this hive control? Yeah, same.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
What, really? Oh, yeah, of course. It's hive control. This multi-purpose tool would be nondescript anywhere else, but there's something strange about it. Then it can make up.
Tool is comprised of 99% plastic, 0.5% steel, and 0.5% carbonated sugary beverage. Trace amounts of kerosene, alcohol, hydrazine, and liquid hydrogen also detected.
It's rocket propellant. This tool must have previously been used somewhere involving in refueling ships. Is that the detective vision thing? Yes. Check the casing. Casing is pockmarked and scratched. It's been well used. You also notice an inch-long steel panel haphazardly nailed to its side. Get the blade off. Construct a lever. Sure. You collect a nearby rod of metal and sliding it between panel, pushing it on it until the pin becomes free. As it falls down, you see that it was hiding a slug logo. Uh-huh. Conclude examination. You decided to conclude the examination by recapping what you learned. There were fuel sources on the... could be from the docks or distillation station. It's likely whoever was a slug employee. Not necessarily. It's a, but I don't think I learned. I figured it out. The person who said it was Rizzo. It's himself. Yeah, sure. It's strange that the saboteur would just leave it here, you decide. It's also likely that whoever released was a slug employee. Which means you speculate Slug has it out for you for some reason. Abort that shit, alright.
No active mosquitoes detected outside of the hive. The pollinization cycle is concluded. Unsealing all orchard gates. Surviving workers may now return to your stations.
Okay, so that was asked about the... Oh, okay, right, I couldn't question anyone before I did that. Guess they were all being like, wow, but okay. Okay. Go and ask Sydney Moyano. They have some fucking Spectrum vodka that I could buy or just take. Sup?
Whoa, whoa, whoa! It's Rizzo's. Welcome to the Purpleberry Nut Hut, you wonderful, wonderful customer. Thank you for giving my humble existence value.
Squint at the thing on her neck. No, let's just pretend this is normal.
Oh, that? I call it my little passenger. I don't know why. The name just appeared in my head when this thing showed up on my neck.
Don't move. I'll try and cut it off.
Don't you dare! Or I'll cut something off you! Gosh, I'm sorry. I don't know where that came from. I just felt this urge to protect my little passenger, even if it means hurting you.
Yeah, because it's a parasite. Why did you say... Because that is what this place is called, seemingly. That's not normal behavior. How long have you been like this?
Couple of days. Ever since it showed up, I've been feeling happier and happier. I really can't imagine life without my little passenger.
Hold still while I keep your head in and just rip it out. So we can find... Where did you find this little passenger?
I don't know. It just appeared one day. I guess I just picked it up while working in the orchards. Sometimes I wonder how it showed up, and I start to worry. But worrying feels bad, and I hate feeling bad. So I don't worry about it.
Yeah, that's right. Can we change the topic?
Now I'd love to get you something. Maybe a couple somethings? Whatever you like.
Uh-huh. We're just gonna ignore this completely? Alright, whatever you fucking say. Yes, we are. Okay, you can
Our alcohol
sell.
stocks are... You're back now.
Have you sold Spectrum, any Spectrum from the storage shipment?
Wow, what a strange question.
Seeds?
I'm much too delighted to be suspicious. I sold lower level spectrums to workers from RR&DD Labs, Hive Control, and the Conservatory. Jacob's predecessor also splurged briefly on a bottle beyond his pay grade, and Black Hole Birdie bought my most expensive spectrum when he visited. I wish he'd bought more.
Can I please just cut that thing
If you're looking
off?
for your own spectrum, remember that you can always buy from the Nut Hut or the Grand Colonial Bar, so long as you have the bits to back up your taste.
Oh, okay, now I have... Whoa. Okay. Oh, there we go. Jesus. The game glitched out there for a bit. Okay, there we go. I have 3 locations for the Spectrum vodka that I can pick up. That's neat. Oh. Oh yeah, I missed that. Oh yeah, no one right. Missed that too. Is that in the building or? Whoa, okay, hello. Oh no, it's Kansas. I don't give a shit. You won't miss it. To go back and collect the very fancy gun that I'm very interested in. Very interested to see what that does in the RR&DD lab. Spectrum Gatling. What is this weapon, I wonder? Spectrum Gatling, long guns. Developed in Rizzo's Research and Development District Labs, this mini gun is both inspired and powered by Rizzo Spectrum vodka. Shoot some vodka shots and taste the painbow. Uh-huh. This gun does the same thing as my hammer and changes between the elements, and it shoots really fast. Yup. Alright. This is oh, it became pristine now as well. Well then, we'll just have to upgrade it, don't we? And since it's a fucking science weapon, we can do that for dirt cheap. This is great. I have 2 weapons that does the same thing, and so I'm gonna be, even if I had spec'd into long guns too, then I would have done even more with this gun. But like, there is no need for me to use any other. This gun, I don't need it anymore because I have this gun. I don't really need this gun because I have this, and it's probably way more effective. I am very excited to test it out. Very excited. Okay, next up then. Side quests. No, that's off to the mainland and whatnot. Report. Right. No, so, that was about the sabotage and whatnot. Investigate the dead saplings. The overseeing orchardist believes that slug poisoned the purpleberry saplings in the nursery. Inspecting them should clear up what happened. You found some evidence pointing to Anna Summers, an intern working on the orchards. Questioning her could help you clear up what's going on. Right. Intern. That's something. Yeah. Okay. Go to the intern first. What's up?
Hey! Oh, wait. I'm supposed to say the slogan. Okay, you can do this, Anna. Here goes. It doesn't matter if you're you or me. We're all part of the Rizzo's family. How was that?
Decent, I guess, maybe. I don't think that's just slogan or any competition with that mean that matter. Good effort, I guess. That was completely splendid. You didn't embarrass yourself in the slightest bit.
No jest. Well, that's a wager I sure would have lost. Guess even a busted spectrometer can be right if you hold it to the light, huh? I'm sure you've guessed it, but I'm not the best at remembering slogans. And when I can't remember them, I tend to just make them up. But I guess that's why I'm just an intern and not a full-timer. At least, not yet.
You haven't been causing trouble in the orchard, have you?
What? No, that's ridiculous. I can't tell you I've never made any mistakes, but it'd be pretty hard to keep my job if I were trying to break everything. Though there was the time I tried to fix a broken hinge on one of our mosquito hives and released a swarm. Chased me around the orchards 3 times before I managed to get help.
You were chased by mosquitoes? What's the deal with those?
Well, they're really mean, for one thing. Mosquitoes don't stop stinging you when you die. They keep going for 10 or 15 minutes after. Don't worry, though. Mosquitoes are typically only about when living folks aren't in the orchards.
So what happens if the... Well, I already experienced that.
I am contractually obligated to tell you that mosquitoes never get out during visiting hours.
Well, that's
But
bullshit.
when they do, the only way to get them to return is to go directly to hive control and activate emergency recall. Which isn't easy, considering all the hives near control. But this is all a
Isn't
departure
that
from what I
kind
wanted
of,
to say. I've been trying to help the
or
orchards,
planning?
not harm them. Hold a moment. You haven't found anything, have you?
I have, but I found a strange substance in the processing console. Has something to do with you.
Well, maybe. I might have had a supersized cup of mixed purpleberry punch and lemon slap that I might have knocked over when I was running routine diagnostics. Look, I know what you're thinking, but I have the proper permit to mix those drinks. I just left it in my other work uniform.
Did you dump the drink before or after you removed the control panel cover?
How did you notice?
Yes, it's
The
bad.
diagnostic normally takes hours, and that's only if humidity's low. I wanted to take the initiative to try and make it faster.
There's a bunch of exterminated automax were on the warpath. Know anything about that?
Well, yes. The orchards are becoming overrun with pests. Usually we give workers handguns and tell them to go to town, which results in many injured workers and a few dead sprats. Our exterminator automax only kill mosquitoes, and even then, only if an exec somehow ended up in the orchards during a pollinization cycle. So I decided to do some reprogramming. The reprogramming was easy until I locked myself out of the terminal. Then, when I was running away from the bots, I dropped the terminal access card somewhere in the orchards.
Bots were shooting anything larger than a mosquito. Must not have recalibrated targets.
Believe me, I know that now. Guess I did sort of mess that one up.
Really should just come clean.
But there's nothing to come clean about. I've just been doing my best out here. Back again. Let me know. It's not so different from being a regular worker, just with less pay and less respect. Oh, it's also more dangerous than traditional employment. You don't have the experience to back up your work yet, but being fired isn't any less threatening. Work-wise, I do a bit of everything. The orchards have been short-staffed as long as I've been working here. So if there's an odd job around, it usually gets passed to me.
I take it you don't intend to stay an intern.
Much as I love delivering coffee and medical attention, not quite, no. Don't tell anyone I said this, but I sometimes feel that our workers could be treated a little better. Maybe only get electrocuted awake every other day? So I'm shooting for administration in Rizzo's.
Oh!
Maybe even avoid myself. Best way to evoke change is from the inside, I think.
Fuck, man, I hadn't expected after a, like, what did Steam say, 58 hours of playing this game, that I would still get punched in the face through conversations. Fuck. Jesus. This game keeps surprising me with its fucking dialogue and how fucking just terrible this setting is. It's like, terrible in terms of, you know, the lives that they have to be. They just can't. That's why I love the dialogues you have in the beginning of the game, where your character just goes like, "You guys are fucking insane. What are you talking about?" Why be an intern if it's riskier than typical employment?
Much higher chance of promotion. If I can tough it out here without getting axed, I can skip the 5+ years of customer service I'd normally have to deal with.
What do you mean axed?
I can prove my merit here and move up in the world.
Honestly, at this
And the
point,
sooner
I'm
I do
guessing you
that,
mean
the sooner I can
literally.
set to improving things for everyone else.
Good luck with that.
I get the feeling you don't think I can do it. That's okay. Trying to improve the system from within isn't the most glamorous thing, but I think it's worth the effort.
I don't think you're gonna try, because you need to go to the top for that.
Laws, you've got a sixth sense for finding the most embarrassing question, huh? My mother is the Rizzo's assistant vice president of flavor testing. She set me up with this position, mostly to keep me from troubling her work, I think. Consequently, I don't always feel like I deserve to be here. All the more reason to work harder, I say.
Alright.
Happy to enlighten you on the fascinating world of internships.
You see any sign of beleaguered. I think that's a lot of E's and U's and shit, so I can't... Actually, it's a lot of E's. It's 4 E's in a word.
Oh yes. I thought I saw someone who looked self-important enough to be her by the conservatory some time ago. Not to speak ill of the dead. I simply never liked the way she stole the limelight from the true star. Burbage 3001.
Who? How about Spencer Woolridge?
Who?
Okay. You're a Burbage fan?
I certainly am. That aerodynamic chassis, how the light glints off his rotund head, the way he enunciates, cry havoc, and let loose the cadence of war. Excuse me, I got a little lightheaded there. Nobody does Shakespeare like Burbage.
Shakespeare?
What were we talking about?
Shakespeare? That's the thing you guys know of that guy? That's showbiz.
I suppose so. I also suppose Helen won't be stealing the limelight ever again.
Alright, Jesus. Calm the fuck down or I might just assume you kill her. Found somebody pointing to Anna Summers, an intern working on questioning her, could clear up what's going on. I admitted to spilling her drink. Press further, she admitted to tampering. And I tried to reprogram the... She lost the access card somewhere in George as well. Well, that's something. Well, we have a continuation of this, so it doesn't stop with her. I could probably question her about things as I find more stuff.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Wait, what? Where? Oh, wait. No. This?
Analysis. This discarded canister is typical of the R-mounted storage tanks on the orchard's agricultural mechanicals. However, it is not currently attached to a mechanical. This canister contains a high amount of vinegar in addition to water. Warning. Use of vinegar, a known herbicide, on purpleberry saplings is a violation of Rizzo's agricultural standards.
What are these canisters? Where are they usually
These
kept?
canisters can typically be found in the nursery storage building in the purpleberry orchards, except for this one, which can be found here.
For fuck's sake, you don't need to point out the obvious. Initiate deeper chemical analysis.
Chemical makeup of substance: 50% water, 50% vinegar. Trace amounts of woolly cow feces also detected.
Really now. Wait, did I find... Oh, 3 signs found evidence of negligence. Suspicions were justified. Let's question her about that. That last bit. If yeah, maybe there's nothing else, but the marker is still here, so.
Back again. Let me know if there's any...
Yeah, I found a toxic mix of fertilizer and weed killer on some purpleberry saplings. Thoughts?
Why should weed killer affect saplings? Weed killer. It's in the name. It should kill only weeds. That really seems like it's more on product design than on me. Law's alive. I really did think I was doing good by
that reminds me of anti-tank mines, and it should only work on tanks, you know? Shouldn't work on cars as well.
To my boss. It might not seem like it, but I've been trying to take the initiative. I really do want to help.
There's no harm in trying to make things better. I'll talk to your boss. Yeah.
Wow. Thank you so much. You do this for me and I'll make sure to do whatever I can to make things better.
Try and not take the initiative anymore. Probably. You don't seem qualified enough for that. So maybe you should just take some pointers first and then, you know, do stuff. So, yes, Mr. Let's do it. Yeah. Slug is not behind sabotaging your fucking orchard. One of your interns are.
You're back, I see. Glad Slug hasn't managed to scare you off.
I think it's more of a wonder that nothing in these law-forsaken orchards has managed to kill them.
How's the investigation going? You got a complete report for me yet?
Yes, I have. I've completed my investigation.
All right. Let's hear the details.
A drink was spilled over the processing console, shorting it out.
A drink? I ain't never heard of no saboteur dumping drinks all over equipment to destroy it. I hate to say it, but that sounds more like worker carelessness.
How many times do I have to tell you this, old man? Slug isn't behind your problems. Slug wouldn't even need to cause you problems. Your own workers do enough.
An herbicide was mixed in with the fertilizer, which ended up killing the saplings.
Ha! Knew Slug was behind the damn sabotage.
Please. We're subtle, but that's too subtle. If we wanted to destroy your saplings, you'd have known them by the blackened remnants of their stems, not some half-assed poisoning.
Took care of the roaming exterminator automax.
Huh. You didn't destroy any of them?
I guess not.
Reckon I would have lost that bet. Thanks.
One less expense.
Didn't even realize that was a thing. That was part of it.
Lucky you.
But...
So what were the fine details of the sabotage anyhow? Were Slug's lackeys trying to get the mechanicals to kill all our waspitos?
You're worried that Slug is trying to mess with your livelihood.
Of course. And what better way to do that than by targeting our pollinizers? They'd be a hell of a pain to kill manually. But if you set the mechanicals to do it...
In your delusional fantasy, the waspitos wouldn't be out until next pollinization cycle. Wouldn't someone notice the rampant mechanicals beforehand?
That seems like a question you should be asking yourself.
Is there a way to manually initiate the pollination cycle? There is.
Well, yes, it's possible to manually start and end cycles in hive control, but we keep a careful watch on it. And there have been no non-Rizzo's personnel in or out.
Stop wasting everyone's time, Hathaway. What you're proposing is
so it's a Rizzo
less
employee?
likely than an idiot maneuver by one of your incompetent workers. I won't hear any further slander.
Maybe.
Let's go through this one final time so even you can't confuse it, Hathaway. Slug didn't do a damn thing to your orchards. You're chasing ghosts.
Talk about ghosts all you like, but someone was screwing with my orchards. If it wasn't Slug, then who the hell was it?
Your intern. Sana Summers caused your problems, but she didn't do it on purpose.
Summers? The intern? I didn't really take her for a meddlesome type. But now that I think about it, that's why she'd be a perfect saboteur.
She's not a saboteur.
I'll deal with her later. Right now, we of the orchards have to settle things with Slug. I reckon that you're about as impartial a third party as we're gonna get. Can you mediate?
Ah, what the hell. The orchardist seems to get off on complicating what should be a simple deal. But at this point, I just want to be paid and go. The pollen in the air is agitating.
Either you sprat fucks bicker for a second longer, I'll rip your tongues out.
Hey, would you look at that? All of a sudden I have an urge to just pay Slug. How about that?
Yeah, how about that?
Yes. And Slug will go back to making sure your shipments get safely to you.
Yes.
That's satisfactory, right, Inspector? Right?
Now that that's out of the way,
yes.
We can discuss the intern. If she was really causing all that trouble, I will delight in severing her from her job.
I mean... Your intern confessed to being inept. She honestly seemed like she just wanted to help. I think you should let her just keep...
Even if I were inclined to believe you, that's some damn severe incompetence you're talking about. I still wouldn't want someone like that working the orchards. What the hell are you proposing? Let her burn the orchards down while I stand behind her and applaud? We ain't got nothing to exchange.
Intern's an earnest worker. I bet she could do an excellent job with your guidance.
She wants to help, does she? You know what? I'll call your bluff. She can keep at it with close supervision, but if she screws up even once, she's out. Here's your pay, with a little extra for getting to the bottom of things. It's gonna be real interesting in the orchards for the foreseeable future. Thanks, I guess.
Fuck you talking about, I guess. Never made you credit here. God. There we go. Alright, so we got our side quests for the missing slug agent. Then we report to Ludovico and track down profitability. Profitability, specifically. Alright. Let's do that. What's closest? A2, or wherever that is. Yeah, could I please get out of this building? Wait. Oh, what? Oh, wait. I was outside. It honestly, it looked like I was already inside. Because of this. Because of this look, it looked like I was already inside. Okay, no. There we go. Wait, what? What? Oh no, I need to be inside? Okay. Oh, sure, whatever.
We should try to solve the puzzle hedges in the orchards.
Can I get down there manually, or... Yes, I can.
Welcome to the...
Something. The fuck is this? Alright. What the fuck? Oh. Don't walk in here. Ah, there we go. A2.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Yeah, it appears to be fucking locked. That's what it is.
Inspector, I've detected a structural anomaly within a 0.8 meter radius of this locked door.
Does the door have a weak point? Should I try to smash through it?
The structural anomaly is not present in the design of the door. Please direct your attention to this nearby floor panel. This floor panel is 0.3 millimeters shorter than regulation length, suggesting unauthorized modification.
Jesus, alright. Pew, 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 pew. Slightly dirty keycard. Oh. Oh, okay then. Whoa! Why is there a fucking slug in here? Alright, let's not step on the goo. Where the fuck? Oh, any sprats just walking around.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Ah yes, could it be the corpse maybe?
Analysis confirms this is Evan O'Connell. Analysis also confirms he is dead.
Yeah, what a surprise. What's the cause of death? Yeah.
Per additional study of this body's skeletal structure, the cause of death was head trauma.
Are you telling me he wasn't killed by a giant murder slug?
That is correct. Evan was not killed by Iridanium gigaseus. However, Iridanium gigaseus do appear to be responsible for the early decomposition of this body's surface tissue.
So what killed him?
Further analysis indicates Evan's fatal injuries were sustained from blunt force trauma to the back of the skull, and his head collided with the ground.
Wait, he died when he collided with the ground? Was it an accident?
There are traces of blood on Evan's hands, Inspector.
Interesting. Sounds like Evan might have been doing a little brawling.
Analysis concludes this blood is human, type A. Medical records indicate Evan O'Connell's blood is type O.
Right. I bet Money Amelia is type A.
Medical records indicate Amelia Stillwell's blood is indeed type A. Great work, Inspector.
I'm doing great at this whole inspector thing. Oh, Kenny, you doctor's a mechanical bootlicker.
If you wish to question Amelia Stillwell, Slug's scheduling records indicate that she is presently on duty at the Pilot House checkpoint.
Well then, let's have a chat with her. Okay, no, I did
hear about the murder?
hear about the murder. Yeah, no, it's like, I'd be surprised if you guys didn't. It kind of, you know, happened in your fucking building. So where the fuck am I? Oh, I'm here now. Okay, cool. Also a workbench. Why can't I upgrade this? Whatever. Upgrading time. Max level. Cannot be tinkered any further. Time to tinker with this gun. Hey, max level. Look at that. Armorer. A lot of money now. I don't think I want to. Really? Anything with that? This does have more armor. 35, 32. It will also reset the tinkering costs, which is nice. What could I possibly modify on it? So here we can give it armor rating +3 or physical armor rating 5. This had the restores me. Pointless. That's nice. That's neat. Yeah, the improved one is nice. Sprint speed, walk speed, armor degradation. Okay. Capacity plus. Oh well, the sprint speed is neat. What did I have on my current one? Sprint speed? No, carrying capacity. I see. Oh, no cool mods from them. That's disappointing.
Never felt so damn good in my life. I want to be your friend.
Oh. What are they doing here? Why are there fucking frenzied workers here now? That is no good.
Make you
Fuck you for body blocking like a million shots, by the way.
Sublight Underground takes care of its own.
Why are there...
Non-slug personnel aren't permitted on the pilot house. Can I help you with something?
Yes, you can. Need to ask you some questions regarding your coworker, Evan O'Connell.
Sure. He in trouble or something?
Oh, you seem super suspicious. He in trouble or something? Depends. Can you be in trouble? Can you be in trouble if you're not alive anymore?
Is this a joke? You're telling me Evan's dead and that's your concern? What is wrong with you?
Sorry, I've seen a lot of bodies in my line of work. It gets to.
Well, I can understand that. I guess. Can I ask what happened?
Well, you tell me. You're the one who took him to A2.
Because he got drunk on the job. He was supposed to haul crates with me, but he was sauced. So I took him to the hotel to sleep it off. Left him on one of the beds in A2. He seemed fine.
Come on, I know there's more to the story.
Why would you think that?
Science 1! Because of the blood I found. You're type A, right?
Well, shit. You really are an inspector, aren't you? I walked Evan to A2, like I said, and then, out of nowhere, he just came at me. One minute he's laughing and yelling about sharing his joy, and the next, he's choking the life out of me. Grinned the whole time he was trying to kill me, too.
He got frenzied, like these fuckers around here. How'd you get away?
Dumb luck, I guess. I got a good hit in, threw him off, and ran like hell. If I'd known the fall killed him, I don't know. I should have told someone.
Got a few more questions.
What do you want to know?
Why didn't you tell anyone Evan attacked you?
Because Evan would never attack anyone. I barely believe he attacked me, and I was there. Guess it shook me up pretty good. Evan's always been a total sweetheart. I don't get it.
I found slugs on Evan's body. Big ones. Any idea what that's about?
I can't help you there.
Wow, I don't have 105. Thinking of modeling a new ship based on my fists. Just saying. If Evan was a victim in all of this, we owe it to him to find out what happened. Can't or won't.
Have you been to Purpleberry Orchards, Inspector?
Yes.
Awfully nice out there. You should visit. Well, think it over.
Alright.
So, what happens now, Inspector?
Well... Vigilante justice, that's what... No, why? Either you killed a man or you left him to die. Now you pay for it.
Fair enough. I just wish I could understand why he did what he did. Evan is... He was my friend. Or I thought he was. I don't know. I hope you're able to make more sense of this than I can, Inspector.
Well... I'm thinking there's some fucking... Because for some reason these people... Wait. Oh. But these fucks have the slugs all around them. That's why they're going all fucking apeshit. Maybe I should kill that lady in the nut hut that has one of them. Just to make sure, you know. To, you know, save her from going apeshit. And attacking random people. But the company wouldn't understand and would just think I killed her for no fucking reason.
Inspector, you find my missing man?
Well, yeah. He's dead.
Shit. That's fucking inconvenient. What happened?
He attacked Amelia Stillwell, who had unintentionally killed him in self-defense.
No shit. I gotta tell you, Evan's never been written up for so much as an impolite look. He attacked her? You sure?
I'm satisfied she's telling the truth.
Damn. Okay.
Also, Evan was covered in slugs when I found him.
That's unusual, but I don't see how that factors in.
Me either, but I intend to find out.
Good for you. That's a nice go-getter attitude you got there. I hope you do figure it out, but my involvement ends here. I gotta figure out who the fuck's replacing Evan. We're short-staffed as it is. A new day, a new pain in my ass.
Right. Next up. Forza Ludovico. Right. Sublime Underground. Wait, are they different? Yes, they are. 2%. Okay. Gotcha. %, 1% for Rizzo's. Okay. Cool. Penthouse? Who's talking? You better fucking speak quickly.
Gibbering law. Where'd you come from? Sorry. Let me just get back in character. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's not what it looks like.
Oh yeah? Give me one reason why I shouldn't kill you.
Easy, friend. No need to get violent. There are as many reasons to spare my life as there are flavors in Rizzo's Spectrum vodka.
There's 8 of them. Start listing them.
First, I am a valuable asset to the Rizzo's Rangers Tossball Enterprise. And secondly, I'm just here doing a job for a VIP. Mascot's honor.
First of all, take off the fucking that head, and we'll talk.
I am acting on behalf of Mr. Black Hole Birdie, the Holmeister, the Hack Attack. I don't have a lot of time, but Mr. Birdie sent me to retrieve a message. Something he recorded for Ms. Bellamy while he was off his kilter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know about it.
You found the recording? Oh, well, that's just sweeter than a fistful of purple berry punch. Oh, law, Birdie's gonna slaughter me like a woolly cow. Will you meet me later, over at the pilot house? I swear, from the bottom of my employment contract, I will tell you everything I know about Ms. Bellamy's demise.
Tell me what you know, or you'll have to rinse your remains off of that mascot outfit.
What? But I can't? Please don't hurt me. I'm sorry. I can't. Not here. I'm sorry. The Pilot House complex. Meet me there, and I'll tell you everything, I swear.
Yeah? You fucking nut job. I did find something, or I did find a thing with a message. So I don't know why that was a lie. Pretty sure I did. Hold on. That's not a journal codex. There we go. Yeah, this one. I did find the message. I don't know what that counted as a lie, but... Alright,
I
Ludovico.
understand there was an incident at the orchards. The pollination cycle began without my authorization. Fortunately, you managed to save most of the hive. The wasp-ketos are essential to the orchards, you see. Losing them would have cost us months of production.
Oh, boo-hoo. Not my fucking... Not my care. I don't care about that. More than a few lives. That doesn't bother you?
The orchards can be a dangerous place, but my workers understand the hazards.
You sure about that?
Something about this incident troubles me. The circumstances are suspicious. But let's concentrate on the matter at hand. Have you discovered anything?
I have reached for a cigarette. The plot thickens, administrator. What a fight. I would love this option, but I don't want the implications that my character smokes.
You have my attention.
Dr. Blossom is dead, murdered by an unknown killer.
That's deeply upsetting. Dr. Leora Blossom was an extraordinary scientist and a friend. We have a murderer on the loose, Inspector.
Yeah, I'm
As
aware.
if the death of Halcyon Helen wasn't enough of a blow to our facility.
I was in trouble when I found her. The other workers had turned violent.
Her commitment to her NDA was admirable. I'll make sure to accelerate the payout of her death benefits to her next of kin.
All I know is she recognized the killer.
Interesting. The Rizzo's family is a small family, Inspector. Most of us recognize one another. Still, any information is good information. It troubles me to believe Leora could have been murdered by one of our own. If there's anything else you'd like to share, you have my attention.
Someone stole data from one of your terminals in research and development.
That's troubling, to say the least. Any transfer of proprietary data is strictly prohibited without my permission.
Oh. And this happened just before the mosquito attack. Someone was trying to stop me.
Yes, I share your suspicions. Someone didn't want you following their trail. This feels like more than corporate espionage. Someone's playing with us, Inspector. And I have never in my life enjoyed games. Did you discover anything else?
I didn't know if I learned anything else.
This incident at the orchards must be connected to Helen's murder somehow. I don't know how, but I feel it in my marrow. My apologies, Inspector. This case is under your jurisdiction, not mine. I leave it in your hands. When you're ready, I suggest a word with the hotel coroner. She should have finished her autopsy by now.
Hey, why was there a suspicious-looking mascot in my room?
Why was there a suspicious-looking mascot in your room? I'm afraid I don't understand. Is this the lead-up to a joke?
No. You heard me, Lou.
Please don't call me Lou. I don't know why there was a mascot in your room. The Grand Colonial doesn't offer that kind of room service, I think.
He had some pretty interesting things to say about Black Orb Birdie.
Such as?
Convinced him to break into my room. You didn't know about this?
I most certainly did not. My policy toward Eridanos is one of, shall we say, benign negligence. I keep my distance and don't involve myself unless necessary. In any case, let me apologize for this unfortunate business. I'm sure this mascot meant no harm.
No, and even if it did, it wouldn't fucking matter. I'll take your word for it.
Was there anything else?
No. Even if it did mean harm, you would be a fool to try and do anything about it. Right, track down the thing. Speak to Dr. Goodnight. Go to the meeting spot. Right. I guess let's talk to the coroner.
What floor would...
maybe, I guess.
With Halcyon.
How the fuck? How the? Oh god. How the fuck do I get up? These.
The brochure never mentioned.
Didn't mention anything about attacks. No, I'm sure it didn't.
Inspector, not a moment too soon. I've just finished my autopsy report.
Would you mind washing your hands before you give me anything?
Oh, don't be so squeamish. You won't find any viscera under my fingernails. I trimmed them just this morning. Ruth Bellamy was killed by plasma damage to the upper vertebrae, the occipital bone, and the cerebellum. If it's any consolation, her death was instantaneous and painless. I've also discovered a poisonous compound in Miss Bellamy's stomach lining ingested during her last meal. Toxic, but not enough to kill her. Spencer Woolrich complained of a stomach ailment around the same time period. I assumed he was being, you know, Spencer. But now I'm not so sure.
Oh, so he's trying to poison her. It was just hotel food.
The thought occurred to me. I tested this hypothesis by vacating the contents of my stomach and testing for the presence of the same toxin. Slightly elevated levels of mercury and an alarming amount of blue food coloring. But other than that, no. I'm certain it wasn't, as you put it, just the hotel food.
When we were talking, you called her Ruth Bellamy, not Halcyon Helen.
Oh, how curious. I do believe you're right. I wonder if this has something to do with the autopsy process. She was Halcyon Helen up until the moment I brought her to the operating table. But as soon as I cut her open, I stopped thinking of her as Halcyon Helen. It's almost as if she stopped being an icon and became a human being.
It's pretty grisly, Doc.
You're a freelancer of some repute. Surely you're no stranger to seeing the interior organs of a human being. Although, I suspect you do most of your work with a gun and not a scalpel.
Well, I do mine with a hammer, but yeah. Oh, that wasn't a fucking... Okay. I was like... What's that a quest thing? Yeah, access to the VIP floor. Speak with Spencer Woolridge. Ah, okay. We'll do that. Just fucking jump down. Way quicker. Are you holding? No.
The Grand Colonial Front Desk warmly welcomes you, Inspector. It's a pleasure to see you again. How may I be of assistance to you, Inspector?
Need access to the VIP guest floor.
I'd love to, Inspector, but I don't really have the authority. Moreover, the guests were promised exclusivity. If I let you up there, I'll never hear the end of it.
Yeah, trying to make my life difficult is a dangerous idea.
I wasn't trying to. You know, now that I think about it, I can get you up to the guest floor. Not trying to cause any trouble, just doing my job. Let me just set you up with VIP guest floor access. Done. You can now come and go as you please.
Thank you.
What? If you see Black Hole Birdie, be sure to get an autograph for me. Just joking. I've already got one.
I'll be sure to fucking keep him towards the wall and scream at his face. That's what I'll be doing. Yo, dipshit.
About time you arrived. I see you haven't dressed the way I asked you to, but I suppose that was expecting too much of a non-industry lout. Expect a complaint to management. Now, unless you'd like to waste more of my time, I suggest we begin rehearsing. Ready? You've fallen right into my trap, Captain. Oh, don't bother to fight back. You cannot hope to stop me from installing philosophism as the system's reigning ideology.
I'm getting embarrassed by proxy. You want to talk like a human being? Draw weapon.
I'd give you a stern admonition, but your bluntness suggests that you aren't with the hotel staff.
Yeah.
This is curious indeed. Who are you, and how did you get in here?
Just a marauder, no son of a moon. We should investigate the murder of Hans and Helen. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
You're here to investigate me? Oh, I assure you, I'm nothing special. Just an old crook with more money than time. That was a quote from The Retiree's Revenge, in which I played an ex-thief turned decrepit old man. But, of course, I'm certain you already recognized it. Now, what shall I sign first? Your weapon? Your wallet? Or perhaps something a little more personal? Undergarment signatures have been popular of late, or so I've heard.
I very tempted to do that, but at this point in time, I am a professional investigator. And I have no need for his fucking autograph.
Do you mean to say you're not a fan? Well, then how did you get in here? The only staffer cleared for guest room entry is the inspector for Bellamy's murder.
Yeah, I told you.
Hello.
I fucking told you, you dipshit. Hello.
Hi. Terribly sorry, Inspector. I didn't realize it was you.
No, clear enough.
Understand that I am beyond willing to comply with your search for the fiend that did Bellamy in. You know, now that I look at you, you're the perfect reflection of me, back when I starred in the Marauder's Bane. The absolute picture of justice. Ask me anything at all. I might even give you a straight answer.
Oh, here you were poisoned.
Indeed. The agonizing bowel pain was most undignifying. While I've certainly had no shortage of inadequate hotel meals, this was most explicitly pronounced. I suspect poison. And who would be most likely to poison me but Chef Anwar? Oh, we've clashed almost non-stop about his slop preparation. He must have tainted my meal in retaliation.
According to the coroner, Helen was also poisoned.
How alarming! Whoever targeted her was certainly targeting me. I can only thank my ironclad constitution that I'm standing here before you.
You stop being so dramatic. Helen wasn't killed by the poison.
Oh, that's very good to know. Perhaps the poisoner simply meant to incapacitate us both, disrupt the product launch. I couldn't say, Inspector. I'm merely an actor.
Anything of anyone other than Chef who want to harm you?
None that I can think of. I treat all hotel staff equally, and with the minimum level of respect that they deserve.
Why didn't you go to the clinic?
Is that a jibe? Could you imagine the tabloid headlines? Spencer Woolrich, Aetherwave star, spotted in gastronomic distress.
What?
Oh, unseemly hardly describes the half of it.
Whatever.
Very well, then. Certainly. But one quick question before we begin, if I may. How was it that Bellamy met her end?
Poison a shot with plasma.
How awful. Whoever did this must have been quite heartless.
Alright. Speaking theoretically, how would you have killed the victim?
Oh, come now, Inspector. What do you take me for? I'm an old man. I neither have the time nor the willpower to kill people for fun. Besides, I have my reputation to think of.
What were you up to at the time of the murder?
I was meditating, of course. That's how I get into character.
Oh, are you a fucking method actor? Meditating? Really?
All actors have their methods, and this has been mine ever since I met that wonderful prophet of profitability. She taught me it for my role in The Unemployed Cometh. I had to lie face down on artificially heated pavement. The director wanted our suffering to be convincing. Needless to say, being able to leave my body helped to mitigate the pain, both during the 8-hour shoot and with the second-degree burns afterwards. I owe that woman much.
Got anybody who could corroborate that?
Respectfully, Inspector,
Corroborate.
it is rather
actually.
counterproductive to commune with others while meditating.
How long have you worked with the Prophet?
Yeah, actually, only since I've been at the Colonial. The Unemployed Cometh was shot on site. That makes it, a few weeks. I cannot recommend her services enough. If you haven't been to see her yet, you really should.
Alright.
I'll...
Did you know Helen well?
Bellamy has been my co-star throughout the autumn of my career. I should like to think I knew her. In fact, I cannot name a single role in the last 10 years that did not involve her in some way, unless you count the uncredited silent shopkeep on Melissa's Meteoroids.
Must not have been too flattering, always staring alongside starring alongside a younger actress.
Oh, it wasn't. And don't think I haven't picked up on your tone. Resenting Bellamy is one thing, but killing her is another completely. It's also beneath me.
Alright.
I suppose.
Bye. I think I have anything else to speak to you about. Speak with Chef Anwar. Let's do that first then. It is wait. Since it is in the same building. Where the fuck? Oh.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Yeah?
Analysis of this stovetop reveals an alarming degree of grease buildup, approximating proximity to volatile gases and chemicals. Chances of an explosive combustion upon next use currently at 92.9%.
Holy shit. How has a slug caught this?
Searching slug work logs. No work log found. Creating conjecture. Slug has likely not fixed this issue due to a lack of responsibility on the part of their employees.
Is this normal?
Most corporations have regular cleaning procedures to prevent damage to company property. Slug, already unlike most corporations in a variety of ways, does not. That or the employees tasked with inspecting are shirking their duties. For shame.
Turn the stove on. Can go examination. Yo, you should fucking fix that.
Yes? Are you here for the double rack of smoked sprat? Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but you'll have to wait. Oh, don't give me that look. Let me see if I can pencil you in for later. Actually, what am I saying? I can't do that. I'm booked for the next month. You'll have to make a reservation.
What are you talking about food? Don't you care about the crime that just occurred?
Crime or no crime, I must keep my head on my work. One does not simply become the head chef in all of Eridanos by fretting over irrelevant happenings.
I think you should fret. With this lockdown, you can't get any fresh ingredients.
Well, that's not entirely true. There are the purpleberry orchards and... No, you're right. I can't afford to skimp. Who exactly are you, anyhow? What is it you want?
I want to catch us. No, I like to relax. I'm here to investigate the murder. Just do you a few questions.
You're the inspector? Here? Why... I mean... You may ask me whatever you want. I have nothing to hide.
Alright. You're pretty wed to your craft. Were you in the kitchen at the time of the murder?
No. As it so happens, I was down in the employee break room. I wasn't taking an unsanctioned break, of course. I was merely fetching ingredients.
So you said you were the hotel chef. What's that like?
I prep dishes day in and day out for guests, and while I doubt their palates are refined enough for my flavors, the work is rewarding. After all, I can take pride knowing that I simply am the best cook this side of Halcyon. No one else can even hope to compare.
There's something in your tone that makes you seem weird as fuck. Like, I don't know, the way you talk, I'm like, you're saying, you're almost saying everything as if you're questioning yourself, like, as you're speaking. You're like, yeah, sure, we'll go with that. It's like you're thinking, and like, it's... You're thinking about the sentence as you're saying it, and be like, yeah, we'll go with that one. And it's like, what? You seem so suspicious talking like that, dude. Did you prepare all of Helen's meals?
Of course I did. I would never allow anyone else to touch the meals of so important a guest.
Well, her last meal was poisoned.
Oh my law, this is the end, isn't it? My mother always warned me that the culinary world was too dangerous, but I didn't heed her warnings. Okay, I wasn't the one who did it, but I might have been mistaken when I said I was constantly watching Helen's food. Spencer Woolrich and Bellhop Owens were underfoot in the kitchen as I was preparing Helen's meal. Either one of them could have tampered with the food when I was fetching ingredients.
Alibi's a little thin here. Why should I believe anything that you're saying?
I understand your reluctance, but... Oh, I just remembered. The kitchen security camera. It'll prove I'm telling the truth about everything. Constable Keene has access to the security footage in her office at the spaceport. If you visit her, you can figure out what truly happened with Helen's meal.
Why are you being so evasive about leaving Helen's food unattended?
Well, it's a breach of professionalism, of course. Why else would I worry about it?
Because somehow some food combinations turn to acid when unsupervised.
What? Truly? That's an alarming business oversight. Instead of volatile chemicals, the corporations should put barbiturates in everything. Everyone likes barbiturates.
I don't even know what that word means.
That was a risk with Helen's meal. I was, up to something else. I may have taken some time to engage in a teensy bit of recreational drinking, and consequently, I may have been somewhat less than coherent after preparing Helen's meal.
Any idea where I might be able to find Bellhop Owens?
Yes, but not specifically. Owens often procures exotic ingredients from the creatures at the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve. Our guests can be rather particular. Let's not talk about the incident with the Raptidon pheromone glands. It's always hard to say when Owens might be back. If I were you, I'd make a trek to the reserve myself. Otherwise, who knows how long you'll have to wait.
What's Spencer Woolrich doing around the kitchen?
Mr. Woolrich often finds the hotel's meals wanting. He seems to enjoy complaining in person. While I could appreciate someone with a discerning palate for once, I believe that Mr. Woolrich simply enjoys the attention he gets from us. Though don't tell him I said as much. If you wish to speak with him, Mr. Woolrich can most likely be found in his suite on the VIP guest floor. He's usually there if he's not poking around here.
Sure.
Thank you for your understanding, Inspector. I'm sure you'll find the true culprit before long.
Oh, so you should fucking clean up the stove. Unless you want to die. Okay. Retrieve the kitchen security footage. Speak with Bellhop Owens. Yes, I mean, fucking so many different quests. Many different parts of a single investigation. Also, did that fucking advert thing say something about moral corruptancy?
Did you hear that someone tore one of the doors to the dining room from its hinges?
Birdie again?
The kitchen is a fucking mess, dude. Yeah. I can walk here. Where the fuck am I? Oh, I'm here. Okay, right. Oh, for fuck's...
Who's laughing now?
Where the fuck do you come from?
Just wanna be your friend.
Ah yes, cower in fear. Codex? Oh. Oh, no, okay, that's just a quest item then. Yep. A list of guest special requests, some drinks, some food, and telling Leah recently fulfilled a request for a fresh Pterorae bile gland from one Spencer Woolrich. Aha. The footage. Right. Teleport back up there. The teacher I had for my week-long level 2 food safety course would be mildly impressed at the level of disgust I had for that kitchen. Yeah. Oh jeez. Why? Okay, so I'm wondering, do these fucks like... Oh my god, more of these. Man, they really gotta fucking deal with their goddamn security with these fucking parasite spawnlings. Like, please, for the love of fucks. All your employees get turned into fucking brain...
Inspector. Good to see you.
Just freaks
Let
in
me
general.
just grant you
Start
access and
Yes, thank you.
welcome to the Piraeus spaceport.
You fucking hell. Do they not, like, is this literally just walkways, or are you supposed to be able to take something so that you can, you know, get up here, or do you literally just have to walk? Why the fuck? Why have these walkways? Especially at an angle like this. Like, this angle is very steep. If I'm gonna be honest, I'm not sure if you could walk up at this angle. Maybe. It depends on what material this thing is. But it's a very steep angle. Okay.
Hey, you! We've been looking for you, and by we, I mean Slug. Been real busy sniffing around Eridanos for clues, haven't you, Inspector? See, Slug Light Underground don't like that much.
What are you talking about?
Should have kept your nose where it belonged, Inspector. Slug's sick of all your meddling in their affairs. Our affairs, I mean. We're... Draw, you damn breadworm, draw!
You're dumb. Okay, so this is a farce.
You want to say that again, pal?
Think about it. Slug asked me to investigate, and now he wants me dead. Also, I would have liked to.
Quick, everyone, get him! I'm taking cover.
Guys, you guys are idiots. All right. Hit notes. The crumpled note bearing neat, even handwriting. It's signed the Marketeer. Got a job for anyone with a ready gun and an empty pockets. There's an inspector looking into the murder of House in Hell, and my client wants you to cross them off. Don't worry about subtlety. In fact, don't be subtle. Just make sure that once you agree to the job, you visit the rearmost by a bunk. Put on the uniforms you'll find folded beneath the mattress. After that, feel free to cause a ruckus. Be sure to let them know Slug territory is off limits. The reward's 40,000 bits plus all the enhancing chemicals you would ever want. The Marketeer. That's actually a good amount of money. It's actually more than I have. So, once it's like, we'll give you a lot of money. And it's like 4,000, you're like, cool, cool, I have way more than that. But no, this time it's actually a lot. Can I talk to a person?
Greetings, non-criminally associated individual. The Rizzo's constabulary is currently not closed due to a sprat infestation. Bureaucratic processes are currently suspended. At present, criminal reports do not require paperwork. Please lament only in marked lamentation zones. Please speak clearly into this unit's recording instruments.
Alright. I need to acquire the security footage.
All requests for security footage require a...
Hold still, I need to examine your bit processing unit real quick.
Error. Bit processing unit has been removed, temporarily surpassing bit fee. Delivering footage. If you would like a wine record.
No. Off. Confront Spencer. Your investigation into Helen's poisoning has revealed that Spencer is the most likely culprit. Confront him in his suite and find out what he has to say for himself. Well then. For that, however. Or well, that's just one lead. I don't think that's, you know, the thing. Although, no, he probably poisoned her, which I'm not surprised over at all. To be completely fucking honest. Him accidentally poisoning himself, however, is kind of funny. Gonna head off now. Hope you slow this Misty. Alright then, good night, chess. Back to the guests. Yes. Person. And where the fuck were we? This way. Let's close the door just in case.
Please, can't you see my heart is bursting at the seams? I absolutely must go out. A quote from the Sisty Cutlet. I voiced a Sisty pig aware that it was going to be slaughtered. Ask me anything at all.
I learned a thing or two about your activities in the hotel.
Oh, have you now? Please do go on. Don't leave me in suspense.
Yeah, so quick question. What was it you wanted with the pituitary bile gland?
What? That damned bellhop promised discretion. Well, if you must know, it's an appetite suppressant. How do you think I keep my form so lithe? Terror glands keep me from feeling hunger pangs.
I have security footage of you tampering with Helen's last meal.
Tampering? No, no, no. I just happened to be passing through the kitchen and saw a dish that looked good. If being hungry is a crime, you better indict 3/4 of Halcyon.
Because the thyroid gland was an appetite suppressant, you wouldn't be hungry if you took it.
Oh, well, there's... maybe I just wanted to see what was in it. Oh, law. What a pathetic defense. As it so happens, I may not have had the terror gland acquired for personal use. I may have placed it in Bellamy's meal. But before you indict me, please, just listen. I wasn't trying to kill her.
You lied about being poisoned.
Lie is such a strong word. But even if I had chosen to poison myself, the danger should have been minimal. Terror glands aren't supposed to be lethally poisonous. They're supposed to cause extreme lethargy, as if you'd inhaled several quarts of Spectrum vodka. She would have had to eat 6 or 7 of the glands to die, and even then it would be an extended, arduous process.
Yeah, you really seem like a toxicologist. Or maybe you played one in on the other wave.
No, really, you must listen. I wasn't trying to kill Bellamy. I only wanted her to be incapacitated during the Brown unveiling. With her out of commission, the next available celebrity, myself, would get to host the unveiling. Please think twice about telling the administrator of my misdeeds. If he learns the truth, what's left of my career will be left in shambles.
What would you like to say me? Want me to say instead?
Tell him it was a poisonous mushroom or a bite from some poisonous insect. An accident. I promise I shall make up for my actions. Pay to erect a statue in Helen's honor, or perhaps even dedicate a performance to her memory.
I'll keep you in suspense. It's more fun that way.
My law, if you aren't a sadist. If I have a coronary before you make your decision, I will do my utmost to haunt you.
Sure, you do that. Go to the meeting space. Meeting spots. Which is all over fucking... Wait, what? I can't... Alright. Yes, I can fast travel. Lobby, please. Oh, wait a minute. I could just actually exit immediately. Wow. Too late now. Ugh. No more of you fucks. Oh, okay, hold on.
Wanted to make you smile.
Are you crazy? I was killing off the dudes. It was causing unnecessary problems. Workers gone crazy off of too many slugs attached to their fucking bodies.
I could use a new pair of glasses.
Can't imagine where you misplaced your old pair.
Oh, don't, please! How exciting! Is it over? Did we win?
Hey, you. Come take a look.
Fucking ouch.
Say, weren't you looking for a new hat?
Indeed.
Hey, you look like you need some stuff. Fancy watch? Spare cufflink? Single earring? You want it, I've got it.
You okay?
Me? Oh, sure. Terrific. Never better. And as soon as I pay off my docking fines, I'll be back on my feet and in my ship.
Docking fines?
So it turns out Slug has some pretty strict rules on vehicle docking, and I may have broken a few of them. Who'd think Slug would be so strict?
That's a shame.
Sure is. And that reminds me that I've got delinquency fees accruing on top of the original docking fines. Which is why I'm hoping you'll purchase my fine wares.
What do you even fucking have? Nothing interesting, it would seem. I'm just gonna ignore you. Alright. Also, this is an even more even steeper angle than the last one, I think. Like, Jesus. Alright.
You're sure he's not in the museum?
Even if he is, no one will think.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. This empty bottle of spirits does not belong to any known corporate brand. Suspicious residue detected.
High concentration of ethanol. Someone's brewing moonshine with antiseptics.
Excellent deduction, Inspector. Imbibing of unauthorized beverages is strictly prohibited under Rizzo's company law. Ingredients include antiseptic alcohol, sucrose, and unidentifiable miscellaneous organic material. Closest match. Counterfeit spirits available at the Piraeus spaceport. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
That's why he was so weird. He had a slug on him.
Discrepancy detected. Rizzo's company policy clearly states that all proprietary mascots must exhibit signs of physical life.
Yeah. Puncture wounds near his collarbone. I'm having trouble finding an exit wound.
Excellent observation, Inspector. Have you deduced a possible cause of death?
Oh, man. Rather not speculate what does the analysts tell you.
Medical analysis complete. likely killed by small arms fire at close range. The firearm is unique and does not exist in this unit's database.
Smallest caliber ammunition I've ever seen. These are small wounds.
Unusually small entry wounds indicate exotic weaponry. Closest approximations are 1. Incident involving a game of darts. 2. The Needler.
The Needler?
Yes, Inspector. The Needler. Bespoke handgun carried and wielded by Halcyon Helen. Famously deployed by Halcyon Helen in Terror on Monarch. This weapon was responsible for executing the Chief of the Savages, played by Spencer Woolridge.
And Fly, before we go, do you think he'd miss his outfit?
This unit is incapable of providing ethical advice. This unit is also incapable of answering rhetorical questions.
Then, find Birdie at the spaceport. Oh, I can actually find him? Well then.
Hey, I saw your ship. The Unreliable, right? It's a real beauty.
Dash Whitlock.
Hey there. Word around the spaceport is that you came in on the Unreliable. You a new crewmate?
I own it. The Unreliable is my ship.
Cut the shit. I know Hawthorne's captain of that ship, and I know you ain't him. You want to try again?
No, I am. He's dead. The ship was left to me.
I see. Well, this would have been easier with Hawthorne, but I hope that if you're flying his ship, it means you're a freelancer too. Wonder if you can help me.
Listening.
I run an outfit for the moving of less than legal goods. There's a particular piece of cargo needs delivering to a particular individual in the spaceport. Thing is, I don't know where the cargo is right now. The crewmate who handles that is in the clink for getting a little too disorderly in town. We've already attracted too much attention. Too risky to visit her myself. That's where you come in. You help us out, I'll give you an equal cut of our pay.
What do you need me to do?
Great to hear. First, you need to go meet the crewmate who got herself jailed. Cassidy Mills is the name. She'll know where the cargo is.
How will she know I'm working with you?
Oh yeah, right. We have a secret phrase. I like boneless spratwurst. Say that and she'll know you're a friend.
Who came up with it?
Well, I did, of course. I'm something of a savant when it comes to secret codes, if I do say so myself.
Alright. Couldn't you avoided this if both of you knew where the cargo was?
Could, but there'd go our plausible deniability. Technically, I don't know about any smuggled cargo, and Cassidy hasn't moved anything herself. If the constable asks, I can't find any contraband cargo, and Cassidy doesn't know how it got here or what's in it.
Alright.
Be seeing ya. Remember, Cassidy's at the constabulary. She might be a little wary, so be careful.
What do you want?
Black or Birdie, right?
Not so loud! How'd you know it was me? 'Cause 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 'cause
You have an idea how many tossball posters your face is on?
That's what the disguise is for. I'm in no mood to sign autographs, and I hate disappointing fans. So I'm lying low. You know, incompleto.
No, incognito.
Oh, yeah, I guess it's kinda neato. Oh, what's it matter? Helen's gone. She's gone and nothing I do will bring her back. I've been trying to find who did this. That's what she would do. Track down the killer and bring them to justice. But I'm stumped. And not very clever. Being bright was always Helen's thing.
I don't need you to be clever, just honest.
That I can do. What do you want to know? So, how do I help?
You realize how bad things look for you, right?
Are you saying... You really think I had something to do with her death? Is that what you're saying to me right now? Because if you think I'd... Deep breaths, Birdie. In and out.
Yeah, you better fucking calm down. You're not gonna beat
Helen
me.
was the love of my life. She was really someone special. I'd have done anything for her. Anything.
I don't know what this is supposed. I'd. Is that how you would fucking spell that? I'm unsure, but okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to upset you. Can you tell me what you were doing the night she died?
I was getting blotto with the rest of the Rangers.
What?
You know, soaked, muddled, preserved, drunk.
Yeah.
The team noticed I was in a bad way when I got back to the hotel. When I told them Helen and I were Splitsville, they wanted to cheer me up. We were up the pole afore evening. The hotel staff said we was bothering the other guests on account of all the crying and yelling and practice body tackling. Zeke said we should move elsewhere, get some air.
Probably a good call.
We ended up at the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve. I think somebody wanted to pet a woolly cow. There was this one cow off away from the others. Zeke figured it'd be a laugh to get her drunk. One thing led to another, and I think we might have maybe, you know, stolen her.
What did you steal a cow for?
I don't know. We were drunk, and we made bad choices. She was all alone. I know how that feels now. It's so hard to be all by your lonesome. My memory's a little muddled after that. I guess me and the team got split up, because I know I was on my own at the pilot house for a time.
Yeah, anyone from the pilot house backed that up?
I reckon not. See, I went to the weather station. I was looking for where Helen stashed her data pad for safekeeping, right? She'd asked me to get it, mind. I wasn't stealing. I'm no thief.
Tell me Helen dumped you and then asked you for a favor.
Nah, she sent a note to my hotel room before we, you know, split. I don't know how long it was sitting there before I noticed.
Alright, so the data pad, did you find it?
Sure did. Only there was a guard out there who found me. She started yelling about how I was trespassing and in serious trouble. Thing is, it was real dark out there. So dark, she couldn't tell who I was.
Sigh wearily.
I wasn't keen on conversing, okay? I was drunk and holding someone else's data pad. And also, maybe I was crying a little, so I booked it. Ran like the Rangers were down by 3, and I just bronzed the toss ball in the Friday zone.
I don't know how you pronounce this word, but yeah.
I've been telling you everything I remember. All that's left is the part where I ran from the pilot house straight to my friend's... I mean, to my... fridge-rator.
Birdie, come on, man. Who was it?
I don't want to tell you. I'll get in trouble.
Motherfucker, what the fuck do you think you are at this moment right now? You can't even imagine the trouble you'll be in with me if you don't spill.
God, jeez. Look, I talked to Auric, okay? Auric West. Hangs out around the spaceport. He's the one who taught me the breathing exercises I use to calm down.
Your bookie, murderous confidant, secret paramour with whom you're having a torrid affair.
Confidant is like confidence. What's torrid mean?
I knew that last one was a stretch.
You're a real weird guy. You know that? So now you have the whole story. After I talked to Auric, I went back to the hotel. Woke up the next morning with Helen's data pad in my hand and the hangover to end all hangovers. Don't know if I'll ever drink again.
Isn't that a beer you're drinking?
Oh, I mean the hard stuff. Beer doesn't count. Anyway, you ought to take Helen's data pad. Maybe you'll have better luck understanding her notes. Either she was writing in code or I'm dumber than a bag of hammers. I tried for hours to crack her notes, but it's like I said. Being bright was Helen's thing.
There's still a gap in your timeline, Birdie. I'm not sure blackout will cut it.
I know that. But you gotta believe me. I would never hurt Helen, no matter how drunk I was. You could preserve me in Spectrum Brown and I wouldn't even look at her funny. I want to help you find her killer, Inspector. I knew Helen better than anybody. And it could be handy to have a guy like me around, in case anybody gives you trouble.
Sorry, Birdie. It's better if you're not involved.
I get it. I'll head back to the Grand Colonial then. Unless you need me for anything else?
No, free to go. Okie dokie. Confirm Birdie's alibi. Birdie claimed the Auric was kind of... Right. Report to him. Confirm his alibi. Yeah, I need to do that. Oh. Right over there, eh? Okay then. That's easy.
Hey, pal. Over here. Hey there. You're looking to unwind, friend? Maybe you're on your way to the bar for a good time? Maybe you're interested in something a little better than beer or Adreno? Something with a little more kick?
Are you fucking drug dealer?
The name's Auric. I deal in, shall we say, holistic pharmaceuticals, natural substances and the like. You know, alternative stuff.
You're a drug dealer.
I know. Ooh, it came out of the ground. That's where worms live. I get it. I do. Why go for that homegrown shit when you could be pumping your body full of effort accelerators? Says it right on the Anti-Cleo's box. Better than nature, right? Well, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret, pal. Those pharmaceuticals the corporations manufacture, not all of them are as good for you as the board wants you to believe.
Yeah, I've noticed this much.
Alternatives. That's the way to go, pal. Trust me. No matter what ails you, I got what you need.
I have to ask you some question about Birdie Holcomb.
Wait. You ain't a sheriff, right? You gotta tell me if you're a sheriff.
If I'd planned to arrest you, you'd be in jail by now.
Can't argue with that logic. Yeah, I know, Birdie. What do you want to know?
Heard you taught him some breathing techniques.
Yeah, that was me. Birdie's got a temper, but he's not a bad kid, you know? He's trying to work on it.
How do you know Birdie?
He may or may not buy alternatives from me from time to time. A little diluted mantis or essence here, a little vitamin B negative there.
Substance problem?
Nah. What Birdie's got is a stress problem. He's stressed out of his mind, the poor guy. Everyone knows his name. Can't turn around without having to sign an autograph. Then you throw in playing tossball for a living. Violence like that, it does things to a body. It does things to the head.
What do you mean tossball does things to the head?
Come on. Birdie's a damn good hacker, but taking that many blows to the noggin would scramble anyone's upstairs business. I know it's knocked a few of his memories loose. I worry about him, that's all. He's a good kid. Got a good heart.
Was Birdie with you the night that Halcyon Helen was killed?
Yeah. Damn shame about that. Birdie thought the world of Helen, you know. He showed up drunk at my place wanting to talk about the breakup. Helen dumped him, he said. Boy, was he in a bad way. I'd never seen him like that before. We talked for a while, and when he felt better, I sent him back to the hotel. Told him to drink more water and get some sleep.
Okay, well. Seemed reasonable enough. Alright, we have some more stuff to report. Go meet the profitability. Unless we can do this. The two rogues. What was this? Wait, what? Oh, no, okay, it's right here. Well then. Hey, what's up?
Don't think I know you. What do you want?
I like boneless bratwursts.
Yep, that sure is the passphrase, even if it is dumb as hell. What's Dash's plan?
I'm your mark for target for item retrieval. Tell me what you know and where to go. Okay. Yeah, well, how do you normal?
Because I'm gonna tell you where our package is, Hullhead. If I were part of an ambush, you'd have already been arrested. We're in the constabulary, for law's sake. You're looking for cargo from our ship, the Rat King. Small package,
The Rat
wrapped in
King.
brown paper. It got moved to the shipping yard, but I'm not completely sure where. I'm sure some sluggite knows how to find it, or has it listed in a terminal. All else fails, you could just case the joint. Might end up with some extra loot for your troubles.
Uh-huh. Oh shit, okay. Thing is very close, okay. I like that. Unless I have to fucking walk across gigantic thing. Where the fuck? Oh. Here we go. Oh, restricted area. Do I have a fucking access? No, I don't. Well, I'm not too keen on. I don't have a single. Oh, wait a minute. I have an identification thing. Anyone else have it? There one around here that I can just, you know, wipe from someone? No, but I just took the. Oh, there we go. Then we sneak back out. Oh jeez. Easy. Did I need an ID cartridge or whatever?
You're back, I see. Hope the law hasn't caught on to what you're doing. Law meaning authorities, that is, not the forces running the universe.
That cargo was next.
No complications? Grand. The recipient is Joseph Dempsey. He runs the Eridanos Dry Goods and Sundry.
Okay. Everything is local, that's nice.
Hello. Welcome to Eridanos Dry Goods and Sundry, the most standard and unremarkable general store this side of Halcyon. I'm Marketeer Joseph Dempsey, Here to make your shopping experience as pleasant and normal as possible.
Marketeer, did you? You said your title was Marketeer, right? Ever refer to yourself just as Marketeer?
Oh, I see you've read some of my poems. Very clever, Inspector. Yes, my pen name is the Marketeer, though I also use it in certain business dealings. Wait a moment. Why do you ask?
Do I need to hit you in the face and maybe, you know, show him the hit notes?
Hey now, hey, let's all be reasonable here. I'm just a middleman. None of this was my idea. Occasionally, jobs requiring discretion arrive here from the hotel. Always anonymous and always lucrative. For a sizable cut, I set these jobs up and ask no questions. Somebody sent me a note telling me they wanted you dead. I don't know who, and I don't know why. I swear.
Yeah? You were hired by anonymous note to hire someone else by anonymous note.
Yeah, of course. It's called a paper trail. Give me a little credit. I'm a professional. I've got to have some standards.
You're either twisting my arm or you're an idiot. I don't know what to make of you.
I understand your distrust, but look at me in my place of business. What would I stand to gain from destroying you, versus how much I stand to lose if discovered? You're welcome to remain suspicious, but in the meantime, you're completely welcome to browse my wares at your leisure. No surcharge. Again, terribly sorry. Welcome back.
A shipment of something for you.
A shipment, you say? The only shipment I'm expecting is 100 pounds of salt tuna a week from now. And I certainly don't expect it to be brought by an inspector. Is that supposed to be some kind of code phrase? It has no nuance, no subtlety. Sticks out like a bent nail. A constable could detect that from the other side of Eridanos. I learn about secret codes in my off time, for fun. It's never anything that I actually need to use, mind.
Sure. Must have been mistaken. Guess I'll just run this card to the constabulary.
Wait. On second thought, you should let me take a look. Just in case it's something I ordered and forgot about. Follow me to the back.
Guns and shit, huh? Although, wait a minute, this is...
Alright.
Maybe...
So, as you can see, this actually ain't the most standard and unremarkable general store this side of Halcyon.
No.
Welcome to my black market. Whatever you're here for, weapons, information, contraband, cane and ointment, I've got it. Sorry for the frosty reception. Had to make sure you weren't with the constable. But seeing how you're a freelancer, I hope I ain't got nothing to worry about.
No, it's fine. You won't take him interested.
Good. A worthy freelancer
Don't
is
really
hard
give
to
a
find.
shit.
Since you're in the know, you can access my black market stocks. Though, you'll have to come by later. I'm waiting on my next shipment. Here's your pay. Good doing business with you, especially seeing how you didn't take this to the constable. Would have been a mighty pain in my tail end.
What do you have? Probably nothing that I actually care about. Ooh, Onslaught, what is this? This is a weapon designed for positive reinforcement. The more you hit, the more you hurt. That's fun. It is a plasma weapon, however, therefore it's kind of useless to me. There. Okay, what do we have here? High sights and the... Alright, well, kind of nothing interesting here. What is this? Is this an escape room? Oh my lord. Ah, of course, so if you did like a different route or something, you could like go from the back. That's not a very you know, uh, you could easily find that. And you're a dumbass.
Hope the job's coming along well. No sign of the constable, which really makes me more nervous.
Some packs of questionable goods delivered and signed for.
Excellent. Let's divvy up the payment 3 ways and we can consider this matter settled.
Sure, whatever.
Thank the law. Should be just enough to get Cass out of her damn cell. I guess breaking even is better than leaving with your partner in the clink. You might not be Hawthorne, but you can sure resolve a problem like he could. Maybe better. Thanks again for all your help.
It's fine. Alright, what was the next thing? Yeah, right. Track down the profit of profitability. Where the fuck is that? There, okay. Bop bop. Long ways away. No fucking psychopath, brainwashed employees I need to deal with.
It really is stunning.
How do I get there?
The view's fit to stop one's heart. Really. Considering the circumstances, that
Through here. Sun parlor. Alright. They really not have any fucking. Fine, I'll just have to walk. A point, at least. It doesn't look like there's a. Unless that's draw distance, I can't tell. Oh, unless that's an elevator, actually. Might just be an elevator. I was thinking of using this, but I don't think I have anything to use it on. Quickly speaking. Yeah, that's an elevator. That crate. That crate here. Did someone leave it here? Jesus, holy fucking Christ. You're fast.
This is Silvio Tran, setting a new record for the Grand Colonial Bellhops Laundry Cart League. If you're listening to this, you're listening to history. And Daltrey, as we agreed, when I win, you're scraping terrorist shit off the windows for the rest of your contract. And you can stow the fear of heights routine because there's no way you're weaseling out of that, pal. Here goes. That's... Move the box! No, not... No!
Well. Sure went well for them. Any more hostiles? No? Good. Oh, they're safe to just walk around here? Okay, well that's nice. Legal hunting supplies. Oh, well, hello. God. Oh, I was like, what the fuck? But just like a normal animal, not really a hostile. Ow. Stop doing that. Oops. Out of ammo. Gun is very handy. If I had more in long guns, it would be even more destructible. What am I doing? Oh, this person is in here? Okay.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Yeah, where? I mean, like, obviously here, but like... I think I saw a thing, but then... There we go.
Analysis suggests this to be a variety of herbs. Herbs have been uniformly treated with a pungent chemical mix. Warning: ingesting, smoking, or inserting non-corporation sanctioned substances into your ears may be harmful to your health.
Ears? Burning these would generate some pretty toxic smoke.
Side effects from extended exposure include dizziness, nausea, and unconsciousness. Additional likelihood of organ shutdown and/or death.
How would these most likely be used?
Prior analysis suggests these herbs reach peak effectiveness when users burn them and inhale the resulting smoke. Whether or not this increased effectiveness is good for an afflicted individual has yet to be determined. Analyzing complete. Substance appears to be a mix of industrial solvents and various essential oils. Substances include woolly cow dander remover, sprat oil, and starship surface wax.
Mm-hmm.
Fruitful and productive welcome, brother. I had a feeling you would visit me. I offer a wide variety of productivity seminars. I hope you'll consider taking one. But I should remember my manners. To what do I owe the pleasure of the Special Inspector's arrival?
Nice little camera you got here. Where do you indoctrinate people?
We indoctrinate people in the back. Oh, wait. That was a jibe, wasn't it? With that said, I'd love to involve you in one of my productivity seminars. We should clear you of all those nasty, nasty humors hampering your potential.
Humors? I don't think I understand.
As science has taught us, the body is made up of two things, flesh and humors. These humors are semi-fluids that, when improperly balanced, may cause you to function inadequately. By signing up for my seminars, you can balance these humors for only mildly inordinate and repeat payments. Cancellation is subject to repercussions. Nothing you need concern yourself with, brother. It's all in the contracts. But of course, no one need subject themselves to such repercussions if they don't cancel. Regardless, can I interest you in a seminar? Sprat oil? That is. We understand your decision and respect it. But those humors will cling to you. You'll find success with my seminars, or a quarter of your money back. Regardless, I do understand. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Hey, yeah, I'm gonna ask you some questions about House and Helen. Please answer truthfully.
Oh? I'm surprised. I wouldn't think the two of us would have much to discuss about her. We may have had some terse interactions before her death, which I most certainly regret. But beyond those, well, never mind. What would you care to know?
You and Helen didn't get along, I hear.
I wouldn't necessarily say that. The media tends to exaggerate. I will admit that her remarks about my seminars were rather unfortunate. However, I certainly wouldn't sharpen any sabers over it, if that's what you mean to imply. I only do that when my clients skimp on their bills.
Did you contact Helen after you left the Grand Colonial?
I did not. She had no interest in my seminars, and I had no interest in attempting to convert a stubborn actress. Why would I have had any cause to engage with her further?
Where were you at the time of Helen's murder?
Why, I've been at the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve for quite some time now, as my disciples can attest. In fact, I haven't visited the Colonials since I arrived several weeks ago. Bad energies, you understand. I hope you now realize that I had nothing to do with Helen's demise. I'm pleased that you noticed. Excellent eye, brother. The compound they're treated with is my own invention, designed to unlock an individual's true productive potential when burned. I can't say any more. Trade secrets, you know.
They seem toxic enough to potentially kill someone.
None of my clients have ever complained, so I'm sure they're perfectly safe. Is there anything else?
That's a very, Yeah, of course none of your clients have complained if they're dead. Should I just kill you right now and just be done with it? When she comes, she only met once during the occupation at the Grand Colonial. Right.
She said I must burn away the old me in order.
Bellamy Ruth. Huh. Interesting.
Hello, welcome to the Prophet of Profitability's Private Prosperity Retreat. Stay positive, and soon all your humors will be balanced. Least, that's what I keep telling myself. Anyway, I'm Aaliyah Mason. I work as the Prophet's right-hand woman. What can I do for you? Oh my. Yes, this is important enough for me to delay my bi-hourly self-flagellation. Ask away.
Prophet hasn't had some kind of feud with Halcyon and Helen, right?
Yes, the circumstances there are quite unfortunate. For a time, the Prophet was completely despondent. Even the hot coal walks weren't buoying her spirits as they usually do. However, we recently had a high-profile visitor whose presence seemed to alleviate whatever the Prophet's fears were.
Who was it?
I'm actually not entirely certain. It was a surreptitious visit that stood out because it was surreptitious. Whoever it was must have paid the Prophet quite a lot to keep things quiet. At least that's the only reason I can think of for intentionally keeping things so hush-hush.
You notice any unusual behavior in the retreat lately?
Well, by and large, no. But something rather odd did happen regarding the Prophet recently. A few hours after our high-profile visitor arrived a couple of days ago, the Prophet asked me to take over sessions for the remainder of the day. At first, I was excited. Thought it was my chance to show her what I could do in charge. But then I saw that she was deeply worried about something. No one saw her until the next day.
Where were you at the time of the murder?
I was here, at the retreat in the company of the other disciples and clients. I rarely have more than a few minutes of alone time. Which is fine, of course. I do what I do in the service of the Prophet, who will, I'm sure, reward me for my sacrifice. Eventually. Certainly. Actually, before you go, I want to report something suspicious. I noticed the Prophet dragging something, a bundle, away from the retreat after that high-profile guest arrived. Normally, I'm the one who does her laundry, so it was strange. Especially because whatever she was dragging seemed oddly human-shaped.
Couldn't you have brought this information forward a little
I
earlier?
could have, but I generally don't have the time or energy to leave the reserve to contact anyone. Plus, there's always the possibility that I'm mistaken. The Prophet hasn't been herself lately, but if I misinterpreted the situation and reported her improperly, I'd ruin my chances for opening my own wing of the retreat.
You sure it was a body?
I think so. Had the right size and shape.
Uh-huh. Oh, workplace analysis moral bankruptcy.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
For reason track the tracks in the dirt stand out from the dead leaves and those made by passing creatures.
Identifying human footprints leading out into the wilderness. It is unusual for productivity disciples to wander more than a few feet from the camp.
Not mine, are they?
Scanning. No. No traces of aether dust, blood, or dimethyl sulfoxide found. Judging by footprint depressions and shoe size, these prints were either made by the Prophet of Profitability or Adjutant Sophia Akande. Error. Recalibrating.
No.
These footprints were made by the Prophet of Profitability.
Wonder why Sophia was worth it.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Detected additional tracks belonging to the Prophet of Profitability. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Judging by the shape of this indentation in the dirt, a person of medium height and build laid here for a number of hours. Scanning for other details. Only additional signs of disturbance are a few marks in the dirt.
Corpses don't get up and walk away, and there's no evidence of the body being torn apart.
Agreed. Likely theory. Individual injured was unconscious, not dead, and walked away after awakening.
Hmm. Maybe interesting.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Footprints?
Detected additional
Yeah,
tracks belonging to the Prophet of Profitability.
Welcome back, brother. I'm delighted to extend my
Yeah, don't call me that. Someone said they saw you dragging a human-shaped lump into your yurt?
Who said that? I'll be sure to give them a special seminar on not needlessly implicating the person who puts food on their table. It was a bundle of clothing, brother. Even productivity geniuses need to do laundry from time to time.
It's tough to get blood out of your clothes. Answer me before I show you just how tough.
Perhaps it wasn't clothes, after all. I had a visitor, yes. But as it turned out, some of my productivity techniques were too much for them. I had to drag them out by hand. But their peers came and collected them shortly thereafter. I'm sure whichever attendee it was is perfectly safe now.
You said you had no further interaction with Helen before her death, right?
Yes, that's correct. She made it clear that my seminars were of no interest to her.
Really? No messages from her or anything like that?
Your tone of voice seems to suggest that you have information already, which also suggests you've read my terminal.
Yeah.
Whatever the case, I didn't care to mention Helen's change in decision because she never showed up. I don't see how it matters.
Did she not? No. Followed your trail to where you dumped something in the...
Oh, really? What did you find there? What did I dump?
There was nothing there, but by its proportions, I'd say a body.
Clever work, Inspector. It seems even I can't slide my way out of the trap you've so intricately weaved. I admit it. I killed Helen. By mistake.
No.
Helen changed her mind and wanted to attend one of my sessions. I, knowing the importance of the seminar, desired to truly galvanize her. Though not to stop her heart.
No, you didn't kill her, though.
So when it came time, I chose to double Helen's dosage of productivity-enhancing herbs. I left her to meditate, and when I returned, she was dead.
No.
After that, I entered a less than coherent state. One of my disciples, it seems, witnessed me as I dragged Helen's body out into the wilderness.
Did you shoot the body at any time?
Laws, no. I hate guns. If I ever wanted to kill someone on purpose, I would have used a blunt weapon. Nothing quite like clubbing someone over the head.
The wilderness? You didn't dump the body at the Grand Colonial?
Do you jest? The guests at the Colonial eat no shortage of strange things, but I think corpses are perhaps too strange. The creatures of the wilderness are much less picky. Besides, the hotel is ridiculously far. I couldn't have made it all that way without someone realizing I was dragging a corpse.
Actually, I don't think you kill anybody. Certainly not Helen.
What? Is this some kind of joke? You're an inspector. It's your job to arrest me, isn't it?
You're working with someone, most likely, or you're feeling guilty in some other way. Alison Helen's body was found at the Grand Colonial. She was killed there.
I don't believe you. I think this is all a trick. You're trying to catch me in a lie. Get me to reveal my productivity secrets.
No, either you're an idiot or you're working with someone. Look, if Helen's body wasn't where you left it, she must have awakened and walked away.
No. Someone must have moved it after I killed her. one of my business rivals, waiting for me to fall into a false sense of security so they can strike.
The only thing you've done is to be completely negligent. Negligent? Yeah, there we go.
No. You can't trick me. I finally discovered what's happening. You've been paid off. Someone else learned that I killed Helen and is going to use that information to blackmail me. You think I'm going to let this injustice happen? Ha! Tell the constable that I killed Helen. It's 1,000 times less miserable than whatever my enemies have planned.
You're up the wall. I'm not getting the constable to falsely imprison you.
You monster! What am I supposed to do now? They'll be here soon. And once they arrive, I'll be powerless. Powerless! I just want to go to prison! Is that so wrong?
Yeah, okay. Or that. If you want to do that, you could just kill someone. Like, just pick anyone and you can do that if you really want to do really want to go to prison. Okay, let's review our things. So learn that Helen disparaged profitable work seminar harming her. Let's investigate whether or not this would have motivated her to kill her. She didn't. Discover the blind might have wanted to kill her, investigate what she was doing at the time of the murder. You learned that Black Hole Birdie was at the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve and then the Pile House for some amount of time on the night of the murder. There's a period where Birdie is unable to account for his whereabouts. You should report to him and decide what to tell him regarding Birdie. Determined that Spencer Woolrich was behind her poisoning, but he maintains his innocence of her murder. You should report the missionary Ludovico at the Pun House. We got who poisoned her. There's a the prophet didn't do anything. There's a time in which he cannot say what he was doing. Okay. Interesting.
Inspector?
I managed to track down Blackwell Bear. There we go.
Ms. Leva earned that title, but not for the reasons you'd expect. The profit business has been profitable for the hotel. Not so much for Ms. Leva's followers. So, tell me, what did you find?
She really wants to be arrested.
She wants to be arrested? That's not the kind of behavior I expect from a suspect. Perhaps she's carrying a guilty conscience. Does the Prophet strike you as a reasonable candidate for Helen's murderer?
No. I'm still considering my option, but no, I doubt she did it.
I'll bear that in mind. Thank you for the update, Inspector. I'll include everything you've told me in my official report. Oh, and let me give you some advice. Look into Cedric Kincannon. He's hiding something. I'm sure of it.
I've completed my investigation about her poisoning.
Excellent. I trust you have a name for our poisoner.
Yeah, it's Woolrich.
Oh, I am disappointed. I'd always believed Mr. Woolrich a man of high character. It pains me to order the arrest and detention of someone I admired. I'd like you to continue investigating Helen's murder. You've found the poisoner, but her killer remains at large.
Oh, you can just... Oh, well, I don't know who killed her yet. Let's track down Black Hole Birdie.
I'm pleased to hear that. Birdie Holcomb is a valuable asset to the Rizzo's Rangers property. When Helen was murdered, Birdie was nowhere to be found. The timing of his disappearance is
probably
unfortunate.
The Prophet. It wasn't Woolrich, most likely. Neither of them. Birdie, maybe. Somehow I'm guessing it's not. Fortunate and suspicious. Even if he didn't, Birdie's done some reckless things.
Oh, dear law. Please tell me there wasn't another woolly cow involved.
I mean, okay, so you know about the cow.
Yes, I know about the woolly cow. Constable Keene had Birdie's teammates arrested for unauthorized inebriation of livestock. Birdie himself was nowhere to be found during the incident. Ironically, if Keene had arrested him, he'd have the perfect alibi. Be plain with me, Inspector. Do you believe Black Hole Birdie killed Helen?
I can't say.
Understood. I appreciate your candor. I'd like you to continue your investigation. Notify me as soon as you're ready to make a formal accusation. I appreciate that. I'd rather keep Birdie within the public eye than let him languish in a bar at the docks. I'll make my report of your investigation into Birdie. Do you have anything else for me?
No, I'm not ready to say who killed her. Way too... It's way too fucking early for that. You've investigated 2 suspects in case of the Helen's death. If you believe you know the name of the murderer, I do not. Name the murderer if you're ready. Well, I'm not. I have no idea. I don't think it's the 2 people I looked into. And I'm not sure about whether or not it is Birdie. Lord of Blight. Inspector Cedric Kincannon, head of Slug, may have had a hand in Helen's death. At Cedric's office and speak to him. Uh-huh. And where might this be? Oh. Right here, gotcha.
You got an appointment?
No.
Appointment?
Speak to Cedric.
Yeah, that's why you're here. Appointment?
No, I don't have it.
No appointment? No talking to Mr. Kincannon.
Not very friendly, are you?
They don't pay me to be friendly. They pay me to keep hooligans out of Mr. Kincannon's hair. I got a sixth sense for troublemakers. Ain't convinced you're not one, but Mr. Kincannon will have to be the judge of that. Mr. Kincannon, got a person of interest here to see you. Think they've got business.
That sounds like our inspector. Please, send him up.
Oh, what? Just to... Okay, just stairs, huh?
Why, if it isn't the inspector, I was hoping you'd swing by. Here for my alibi, I assume. Another murder? Drunk Raptidons? Black Hole Birdie practicing his hacking in the middle of the street? Stop me if it's one of those, or I'll just keep guessing.
I had run-ins running with some slug agents.
Sounds as though you've already sorted it out yourself.
How did the thugs get hands on slug gear?
Slug uniforms do seem to go missing from the hotel laundry with impressive regularity. Easy enough for someone to nick a few. Now ask yourself this. Why would anyone give thugs slug gear and send them after you?
Must have pit me against slug.
Right again, Inspector. But I can't fathom who would benefit from tarnishing my reputation like that. Can you?
Could it possibly be the administrator? How dumb do you think? I think I am. The theory spit it out.
Oh, that's good. That's very good, Inspector. I like this. Dominant, aggressive, The man in charge. I don't want to accuse anyone without hard evidence, though it may be worth noting Ludovico has motivation in spades. So, as you've deduced, I did not send anyone from Slug after you, nor is it likely they assigned themselves that task. Still, I am sorry for the trouble, Inspector. With that settled, I assume you'll want to know where I was the night of Helen's murder.
Right, I'd forgotten a little bit about the relationship between this guy and Ludovico, which are the two people that gave me the thing. And Ludovico might in fact be, he is a possibility, possibly.
Let's see. That night, I was... torturing Elliot Nasser for information on missing cargo. That was a messy one. Didn't break until nearly noon the next day. Can you imagine?
Where would I find Ellen Nasser to verify that?
An excellent question. I had his body dropped off the edge of the land complex. I'm not sure what happened to it from there, scientifically speaking. Maybe it dissolved? Ultimately, though, it doesn't matter. You'd be a fool to believe me, regardless of what I told you. People lie, and I am, incriminatingly, people.
So your alibi is that you were busy murdering someone else.
Which, as I said, you should not trust. If it helps, however, you might consider pursuing not my means, but my motive. Why in the name of the architect would I kill Halcyon Helen? She was making me a fortune.
So Helen's death is a net loss for Slug.
I'm considering a line of commemorative merchandise. Still, that's nothing compared to what Helen would have made us in the long run. I'd offer to assist you in your work, but I have a mystery of my own to solve, I'm afraid. Oh, Elliot stole from me, all right. Alas, you're right in that his was a singular, isolated incident, and as such, does not resolve a concerning broader trend. Items are disappearing from Slug's storage and processing warehouse. The thefts began a week before Helen's unfortunate death, and there have been more instances since. Before you ask, I know the difference between cargo going missing and cargo going missing. This is the latter.
What's gone missing specifically?
Nothing unsavory, and nothing Ludovico shouldn't know about, if that's your concern. I'm quite serious when I say Slug is a legitimate business. As to the specifics, I'm not sure. The warehouse foreman should be able to tell you. Before you ask, I know the difference. I'm not sure. I'm only confident there is one. That the thefts began mere days before Helen's untimely demise is an extraordinary coincidence. I'm not a man who believes in happenstance, Inspector. I do not trust it. I certainly wouldn't take that bet. Regardless, this will be fun. You out in the field, chasing down leads. Me, scheming in my office, preparing to unspeakably mangle the perpetrator. You do recall, Inspector, that I'm not to be trusted? But certainly, whatever you say. You'll want to speak with Ella Tinsley, the warehouse foreman. I've cleared her as a suspect myself, but should she refuse to cooperate, shoot her. No, I'm joking. If she won't cooperate, tell me and I will shoot her. And do feel free to search my office for clues while you're here. Don't hold back on my account.
Before I get started.
Was there something else?
Why does he hate you so much anyways?
The original incident? Well, I made him an offer he should have refused. An excellent deduction, Inspector. Our combative relationship stems from paperwork, mundanely enough. Rizzo's contracted Sublight to construct the Eridanos atmospheric complex. Had Lou wanted Rizzo's to retain full control of Eridanos, he shouldn't have skimmed the revised contract I sent him. Lou's an administrator, for law's sake. I thought he would adore all the fine print I added.
It can't be, can it?
My power grab, as Lou called it, planted the seed of hatred. And Lou, obsessed with what should have been, has made sure to water it daily with his bitterness and anger. Alas, I can't. I am, first and foremost, the head of Slug, and it simply wouldn't be good for business. Slug's control of Eridanos is a crucial step in my long-term plans for Sublight. The board needs to see irrefutable proof we are a respectable, legitimate business.
What do you care so much about the board things?
Because one day soon, Sublight will obtain a seat on it. Meanwhile, our dear administrator is still laser-focused on old slights, which can be a nuisance. He's grown increasingly desperate to catch Slug with our hand in the proverbial cookie jar as of late, convinced we're involved in less than legal business opportunities.
Which, of course, you are.
I wish I could wink, but it always looks like I have something caught in my eye.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. A cursory fingerprint analysis shows this display case was recently opened or closed. Confirmed. The grip has been modified for a specific wielder, most likely the rifle's owner. Additionally, the plasma rifle sights appear to have been realigned to better accommodate a shooter with slight myopia in one eye. The fingerprints belong to Cedric Kincannon.
Oh, right, obviously. Just making sure.
Oh, admiring my rifle. Had it custom fitted by a woman on Monarch.
Timeline discrepancy. This copy of TK contains 142 fewer pages than a standard copy. The missing pages were likely removed to create sufficient space for the hidden listening device inside.
Short range transmission capabilities. The receiver must be somewhere nearby.
Inspector, please consider speaking into the device in order to trace the transmission and reveal the receiver's location. Ominous threat transmitted. Transmission analysis complete. While the precise location of the receiver could not be pinpointed, it has been narrowed down to a smaller, approximate range. Analysis inconclusive. However, there is a minor accumulation of dust particles present on the book's uppermost surface. 98.3% of the dust particles are less than 500 micrometers.
Most of the dust isn't even visible.
That is highly likely.
What's that you found? No, wait, don't tell me. Let's save it for the big reveal once you've solved the case.
Where the fuck is this? God damn it.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Transmission endpoint discovered. The receiver in this book matches the transmitter to the listening device found in Cedric's office. It's somewhat grime-covered. Due to the high level of foot traffic in this area, this unit is unable to determine who placed the device. Based on the accumulated mix of sludge and detritus, the receiver has been present since approximately a week before Helen's death.
Mm-hmm. Love it. Go around. Oh, okay. Different building altogether.
Hi there. Sorry, this area is off limits to port vision. Oh, wait half a second. You're the inspector.
Yes.
Sorry about that. I'll buzz you right in.
You're the inspector, aren't you? Boss Kincannon said you'd be by about the cargo that's been going missing. Gosh, this is so neat. A real-life inspector. What's that like? Have you solved any mysteries yet? Ever had to shoot a suspect?
Oh, I've had to shoot a lot of people. Why don't you stop? Why don't we focus on why don't we focus on stopping those cargo thefts?
Right, of course. Just tell me how I can help.
The culprit's been stealing.
That's the weird part. There's no pattern, far as I can tell. The thefts don't make sense. I ask you, who would steal a handful of Spacer's Choice Sabers, so dull they can barely cut mud, but leave the spectrum black? Ugh. Who'd be desperate enough to want to steal a Spacer's Choice Saber, full stop? Yeah, probably not. No one's dumb enough to think Spacer's Choice Sabers are worth half a damn. Then there's the most recent theft. 5 boxes of pens and a couple of sodas. I can't decide which one's sadder. Well, I'm no inspector. If there is one, I'm sure you'll find it.
Who has access to the cargo?
Everyone here at Freight Storage and Processing, for a start. Thing is, the cargo is going missing before the shipments even get to the warehouse. Best I can figure, it's probably getting lost in the shipping yard. As for who has access there, Benton Chan, he's the shipping yard manager. He told me it's mainly just the loading automechs that handle cargo.
There's a problem with the automechs.
Could be. Those things will break if you so much as look at them funny. That's Benton's area, but don't bother asking him for help. Last time I asked him to check the automechs, the whole head told me he couldn't help because he was dead.
Is he dead?
Brain dead, maybe. But no. My point is that if you think the automechs are a lead, you'll have to check on them yourself. Hopefully,
I can do that.
You're mechanically inclined.
I am. Any idea why someone would want to bug Cedric's office?
Maybe they're keen on cashing out and want to go as painfully as possible. I don't know. Boss Kincannon's office is where he holds most of his meetings with important folks like Miss Helen. Just about all negotiations happen in his office too. Vendor pricing, major purchase orders, rentals for construction projects, you name it. Oh, before I forget, I figured you might want to access my terminal, so I had a spare keycard made. It's all yours.
Thank you. You are refreshingly well prepared.
Oh no, I forgot to delete all of those incriminating messages I sent about which cargo to steal. Nah, I do have a list of cargo that's gone missing though, if that helps any.
Alright. Where's that? Hacked mechanical. Ugh, alright. I have to walk down. I don't know how much it might be in here for me to like look at, but I'm sure the story will lead me there if there is.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Reminder. Inspector, this loading automechanical's programming does not match factory default settings. The standard defensive protocol has been modified to include an additional trigger.
Find standard defensive protocol.
For Type K-19 cargo transport automechanicals, defensive protocol is triggered by attempted interference with cargo, or its transportation, or attempted destruction of the unit. Once triggered, defensive protocol targets the perpetrator and applies lethal force until the target has been deceased for a minimum of 3 minutes. There is a directive in place to initiate defensive protocol should an unsanctioned data log installed in this automechanical be removed. Slug automechanical maintenance records indicate this particular unit is frequently reported as out of position or missing for periods of time.
Loading. How? Certainly.
105?
Ejecting. Data log. 17. Alert.
Oh, a bunch of them, huh? I'm sorry, but I can't do anything about that. Oh, well, that's fine.
Inspector, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Solved your cargo skimming issue.
Ooh, I love this part. The big reveal. So tell me, what happened?
You've got a serious security problem.
What makes you say that?
Somebody bypassed the loading mech's security system and rewired them to skim random goods.
Damn, you're good. Hacking the Automex. So that was our skimmer's game. But why? Everything that was stolen has seemed random. I certainly see no pattern. A cover-up. I see. The random theft was a smokescreen to hide what the culprit really wanted. I must say, Inspector, you've done excellent work on this case. Then that just leaves how the culprit knew where their true target would be, or indeed, that Slug would soon possess it.
Sneak for if I check your pocket.
Am I right to think what you found in my office earlier was the other half of this listening device?
Sure was. And where this device belongs to, that's our culprit.
Not quite, Inspector. That listening device belongs to me. I lent it to Halcyon Helen to assist her with role research.
I get it. She died before she could deactivate the mech she hacked.
That, or she never intended it to stop. Impossible to know now. Unbelievable. I helped her. Gave her whatever she needed. I thought we were doing each other a good turn.
I thought it was personal.
This is a betrayal, Inspector. I do not take betrayal lightly. Helen should consider herself very lucky indeed that she is already among the dead, and that some other bastard beat me to putting her in the ground.
Dangerous talk for a man under investigation for Helen's murder.
Halcyon Helen is already dead. If I'd known Helen was stealing from me, I may very well have killed her, or had her killed. Alas, I did not.
Or maybe you didn't know, and this is all a show for my benefit.
Oh, that is good, Inspector. Now you are thinking in the manner you must if you intend to get to the bottom of this mess. I wish you luck with your investigation, though I doubt you'll need it. You'll find Helen's murderer. I'm confident of that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must find a way to excise my anger that minimally damages my business empire. I expect it will involve shooting quite a lot of guns.
Alright. Possibly not him then. I am uncertain. Like we could just be acting. Birdie does have a hole in his behavior, or like where he was and whatnot. I don't quite know. But we shall find the truth next time on the next stream. As we are done for this time right here.